There we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-splaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. And with me today is a very special guest. We have Az.
Hi.
How's it going, man?
How you doing? It's good. Sorry, I just realized the top of my head was doing its duty.
Yeah, it was doing great. It was providing light for me to paint by.
Yeah. Why am I am really low quality compared to you. Low quality.
Oh, go into your Google Meet settings in the window.
Yeah.
And then you got to go to the video thing and change it to send me 720p or whatever.
Welcome to 360 as.
Yeah, it defaults to 360 because it hates everybody on the planet. And it also they realize that most people just don't, I guess they don't have a webcam that exists. Or I don't know, you know, everybody's on a potato. Apparently. So
I don't know. Send and receive 720. That's what I've done now.
Yeah. You look better already.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
Well, that's probably debatable.
I'm not even trying to get in your pants right now, and I'll say it.
Well, I mean, I don't like to release what's in private DMs or anything. But you did say yesterday it's a date full homo, which is, which is great. Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, but it's still too early in the morning for me to actually try to get in your pants. So I gotta wait a little bit.
And I'm too sore. I'm today after yesterday, so I might have to reject, or play hard to get at least.
Well, yeah. As long as you don't have to run. No. Good. Just I'm tired. I'm dead ass tired because, of course, I did a show last night, and then I had to put the mini together. Which, oh my god, I did the wrong thing. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, yeah, you did the wrong thing. That is up close and personal.
Yeah. I've done everything wrong. I'm still trying to get the this stream set up where I want it to be, because I honestly don't even know how to function at the moment. I did my show, and then I had to put this mini together, and I bought the after our last stream, I ordered the Citadel clippers and the little saw and the knives and everything and like a file. I was like, all right, my next model, I'm gonna do it. I don't know where my wife put any of it. I don't know where.
I got all these files.
Yeah.
These are. I need to use one.
Yeah, but I don't have anything that I bought. The main thing I wanted were the clippers, because the clippers I've had to use were these like toenail clippers that I have right here.
Oh.
And they're made for toenails, not plastic, which means that they work okay. They're strong enough, but the angle's not right. So they can kind of pinch the plastic a little bit and leave a rough spot, which is not what I wanted. But it's what I have.
Well, that's what you need the file for.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
So I was using I was using that and a pocket knife to go ahead and smooth things out, because, like I said, the things I bought,
that's fine.
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are at all. My wife put them somewhere. And so then I was running around my stupid house trying to find them. Eventually I'm like, I just have to get started. So then I was on Twitch while putting the model together, because I figured, oh, people want to hang out and chat while I do this. So then I went to bed at like 5 in the morning, and it's now 10 my time. But you're in a completely different place. It's not 10 where you are.
No, it is 4:15 in the afternoon here.
So that's like when I'm waking up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
but it's not that. I'm only a little kidding though.
I get up around 8ish.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I've kind of been up. Although I did a little snooze today after yesterday's sesh. So I did have a little snooze extra today.
So you've been,
but yeah, I've been up for a good 6 hours or more.
And you've been pumping iron, like that's
I'm back at now. Gyms are open. I'm back at the gym, and I've got a trainer, and he's doing horrible things to me.
That sounds terrible. It sounds like the last thing on earth I would want to do right now.
It's very close to the last thing on earth I want to do right now.
Do you want me to come over there and start coughing on people and get everything shut down?
No, I need this. I need to do it, though. This is just the worst thing. It's like, I hate it. I got to do it. Because during lockdown, I just like, who is it? Is it Veruca in Willy Wonka? I just turned into Veruca. I just went...
The blueberry.
The blimp. Yeah, I just blimped out. I just did 4.5 months of comfort eating. That's what I just did. Yeah. So it's just like, oh no, I gotta pay for my sins. You know, it's like flogging where you're whipping yourself on the back.
Yeah.
I got to do that.
Like a Tom Hanks Catholic. I don't know. I don't remember the particular sex.
I thought he set himself on fire.
No, from the Da Vinci Code. There were the...
Yeah, didn't Ewan McDonald set himself on fire at the end of the Da Vinci? The second one? Is it the second one or the first one?
I think I only watched the first one.
So okay.
I don't know.
Spoilers!
Oh my god! How dare you? What am I going to do now?
Spoilers for a 12-year-old film.
I've been working this entire time. I've been avoiding reading about.
I wanted to watch it tomorrow as well.
Waiting for the exact moment.
Yeah, 12 years I've been working up to take this day off to watch that film, and you just ruined it. Ruined it for me.
Well, man, I'm happy to have you on the show. I'm
happy to be here. Thank you.
I can't wait to do. I'm gonna do some painting. I've got my aspiring sorcerer mini prepped. Here we go. Here's
nice.
Here he is.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sorcerer man.
I'm sure it's gonna be absolute trash when I'm done with it. Did you want to see?
You were? Sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say, did you want to see my last guy? I finally finished.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's play a little bit of show and tell.
I think what I've decided is that I had way too much paint on him, so he's a little splotchy, but he's not bad. He's not bad.
Thin your paints.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's get
I have to show two different cameras, so I'm showing you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Can we get a focus?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a tall order. I got to figure out how to autofocus this bad boy.
They're a pain in the ass, aren't they, webcams?
Everything about them is terrible.
Yes. I need to set up my E50.
What's an E50?
That's what Canon M50, sorry. Did I say E05 M50?
Oh, like a DSLR camera?
Yeah, DSLR, yeah. I need to set that up as my like a 4K. Yeah. 4K webcam.
Let's see.
With cool whip. Well, you're doing that. When you came over to my place, ladies, and we painted, I was painting some Black Legion Marines.
Right.
And then there I have finished all 10 of the first squadron. I don't know how it's look. I don't know if I've got it up on the...
It's on there. It looks great, except for it's not in focus at all.
That's webcams.
They're the worst. Those are cool, man. Here,
are we anywhere in focus yet at all?
You don't need to.
I even put them on a Beverly Hills Cop Blu-ray just because Axel Foley.
The cruel joke is that they are in focus. It's just that you have an amazing ability to blur while painting.
I blur paint. This is it's a talent.
I can see the Beverly Hills Cop collection pretty well. It just does not want to focus on the minis. So here's to the stream. I will show you. And of course, this isn't going to focus either. Oh my God. When you want them to autofocus, they don't. Let me do it this way.
They are cruel villains.
Camera control. Let's autofocus for just a second.
Let's get Nick onto EFAP. Yeah, you'd be good on EFAP.
Why won't you focus?
Why?
Why?
Do this. Put your hand like that. Put your hand like that, and then put the mini in front. So put your and then I'll put your mini in front. And you're not in front of it's not in front of the webcam, but it is focused. That's the
It's
irony.
not in front of yours. I have two.
Okay. Oh yeah. I see. So I got to look at the stream.
On the stream one.
Oh, nearly.
It doesn't want to do it. It hates.
It's so close to being focused.
Its hate is only comparable to a Black Templar. Let me see if I can do it this way. The stream is probably just laughing at me right now.
Just boom, okay, boomer and all that, you know.
Yeah,
look at these two boomers being boomers.
There we go. Okay, I just manually focused it. So here's stream.
Oh yes, there we go.
Is my Finnish guy, except for the base.
Hey, that is not bad for a first effort, dude.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, a little bit thick on the paint. I can see this.
Yeah, that's the
thin your paints, thin your paints, thin your paints, thin your paints.
See, the hard thing about thin your paints is you're not here in my house to tell me how thin it needs to be. See, like you've been hitting the gym with the trainer. That's what I need from you. I need you like yelling at me and motivating me.
Yeah.
Thin the paint!
Nick, thin your fucking paint, Nick! Where's your paint, Nick? Too thick, Nick!
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I need.
10 more minis, 9 more minis, 8 more minis.
Put the paint on the mini!
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and do that with this aspiring sorcerer today, and I'm gonna try and thin them out. Where is my?
Thin them out. Well, I'm gonna paint this bad boy, Mr. Abaddon. I've already started a little bit.
So you say Abaddon?
Yeah, Abaddon or Abaddon. It's open to whichever you prefer.
I say Abaddon.
Abaddon the Despoiler, Abaddon the Despoiler.
You gotta raise him up a hair. He's
okay.
There. Oh, there you go. That's looking nice, man.
This is before shades, etc. So just a little start.
Yeah.
A little start. So I'm gonna mix to get that gold. I mix me some Storm Shield Silver and some Retributor Armor.
Oh my god, you're mixing paints?
Like Storm Host Silver, I should say. Yeah, get equal parts of these to make a nice little gold that has a wee little sheen to it.
Look at Bob flipping Ross over here. Happy little shine. Little wee shine. Going
shake your pots, shake your pots, shake your pots, shake your pots.
All right. I've got to keep up on these super chats, of course. And then we've got to talk about some stuff while I start painting.
Yeah.
Cuz there's been some great idiocy developing in the world.
Yeah.
And
everywhere.
Everywhere, and a large source of it, probably a disproportionately large source of it, is from Aquila Hughes, otherwise known as Aquila, obviously. Who is
obviously fucking retarded.
A salt factory right now. She is just dumping salt all over the internet, spilling it out like it's free. Morton is pissed.
She got to be careful because she's burning through that black card like it's endless, you know?
Right.
Like it's never going to go out of fashion. There's going to come a day where someone says, I'm sorry, but your black card credit has actually been used up and there is no more black card credit left on. I'm afraid I'm going to have to refuse this card. What?
Listen,
yeah, it was only good for 2020 and 2021, I'm afraid.
And her, I read through her thread, and I think she used the word racist so many times that Twitter could no longer display it. Like it ran out of R's and C's and T's. So everybody's like, wait, I can't type these words. I can't type any words. I can't type any word with R, C, and T in it. The budget for Twitter's
them all. Yeah.
Twitter's consonant budget was used out by Aquila typing racist over and over.
Jack's trying to get some more in. He's shipping some in from the Far East, but you know, we're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks. Shit's going all weird everywhere. So
you know, Jack would buy he would buy extra consonants from the Far East after going to like some obscure, super poor country to do a yoga getaway resort or whatever.
Yeah, he would buy.
Didn't he do that? Didn't he do?
He
one
would
of those?
buy pride flags from Saudi Arabia, you know, to display his virtue signal, but not able to do it in Saudi Arabia. That's what Jack would do. But he goes to Saudi Arabia for the cost because it's low cost.
Wasn't he the one who? God, it was one of these stupid tech CEOs who went over to like,
it was Jack. It was
Jack, and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
I just disconnected from everything for a month and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, please tell us more about how we can...
Welcome to your platform.
Get rid of your platform. If you and your staff would just disconnect from Twitter, it'd be a better place immediately.
Yes. Yeah, if you went to the plug and then just pulled that plug out, so your filthy social media would stop, that would make the world a better place. You do want to do that, don't you, Jack? You do want to make the world a better place.
Maybe he should pull the plug on his iron lung or whatever. Is it a joke if your like suicide joke can't actually be true? Like, does that make it an okay joke?
Well, I watched a great joke today. It was with Harry Enfield and Paul Whitehouse, and they were playing two old stuffy men in a men's club.
Okay. And
they were just looking through a newspaper going, is this person queer? They look like a queer. They sound like a queer. They dress like a queer. Do you think they're queer? And the other person's like, yes, I think they are queer. I mean, they look like a queer, they sound like a queer, they dress like a queer. So there's a high possibility that they are possibly a queer. And then the skit would just go on and on like that, and then it would kind of get to the point and go, but they are married. And he'd be like, ah. And then there's a turn to the guy behind, and it'd say, Jim? And he'd go, yes. And he'd go, Jim, you're a queer, aren't you? And he'd go, yes, I'm a terribly big queer. Yes, I really am. Is this person queer? I mean, he looks like a queer. And it's just great. It was a fucking great skit. And today, could you say that?
No.
Well, I mean, we just said it, but could you put that on a show today? Ooh, no.
No.
Because people don't get what they're taking the piss out of anymore.
Right.
They don't understand that it's taking the piss out of stuffy old men that probably spend a lot of their time just looking and discussing these inane things. And then, like Gina Carano, she posts a picture of the all those people giving the Nazi salute, and then she circles the one guy with his arms folded that refuses to do the Nazi salute, which is saying, hey, look, you know, even with all this pressure around him, with everyone doing it, this person refuses to bend. So what happens? Racist Twitter goes after her. You're a racist! You posted a picture of people doing a Nazi salutes.
Yeah.
It's time to cancel you, Gina.
And man, I mean, they come for you so fast and so hard. And the best part...
was erotic.
The best part
fast.
is... So hard. And Gina's no stranger to fast and hard. No, but they...
I bet she isn't. I'd love to be part of that.
At least some celebrities are kind of getting that. They're kind of figuring it out, and they're prepared for it ahead of time. But you see it happen to these people who aren't prepared for it, like who haven't been on Twitter or who don't participate in that area of Twitter. And they, you know, people come for them and they're not ready. And so they immediately First thing they do, apologize. Oh, no, you misunderstood. It's like, no, stop, go in on them.
When I said Gassel Jews, that's not technically what I meant. What I meant was we need to install central heating, electric, and gas for all people in Tottenham. That's what I meant.
Yes, all troubled youths need free education. That's what I was saying.
That's what I was trying to say. I must have made a mistake somewhere.
Oh, did you see this one blew my mind. I'm stuck on it. I'm fixated on it. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively apologizing for having their wedding at a plantation. Did you see that?
Please tell me that's ironic.
Their wedding 8 years ago, you know?
At a plantation, right.
Yeah, this the Boone Plantation in South Carolina is where they got married.
Right.
And Ryan Reynolds was saying it was it's like irredeemable. They're how did he say it? Basically, they can never apologize enough, and they will deeply regret it for their entire lives.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, there's some qualifying questions to that, really. I mean, did they go because it was just a nice location and a beautiful place? Because hopefully that's going to be a unique day in your life, and so you want the memories to go along with it.
To be fair, they're celebrities, so their wedding probably isn't that unique. Like,
oh, I know, but they're
playing on
the game here.
4 or 5 of them, you know.
Yeah. Or did they kind of wake up one day and go, God, I'd love to get married where there was a load of slaves once upon a time. Wouldn't that be awesome? You know, if we exchange vows knowing that just a few hundred yards away, there's probably people in the hot box, you know, sweltering away. They may not have ever come out alive. You know, so there's kind of some context which needs to be added to that.
They're like, God, that'll make for such a hot honeymoon.
Oh yeah. Do you want to let's get in the hot box, darling? You know?
Oh, Jesus.
That's where we're going to spend the next 2 weeks. Hope you packed light. Oh my God, I got this fucking cashmere sweater on. It's going to be awful.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they're out there, you know, he's out there apologizing. They're just dumping money into minority charities. That's what this all is. It's a shakedown. Now, that's the apology parade is just the shakedown. Like, look.
You've literally got BLM going from business to business, extorting protection money.
Don't they know that's what got the Catholics? That's why we have. Yeah. That's why we have Protestants.
Well, don't they realize this is the way that things backfire on you massively?
Yeah.
This is a one-way trip to actually getting enemies.
It's
this is how you create racists. This is how you create bigots by this sort of activity.
Well, they're all very confused about why like racial tensions aren't getting better and stuff like that. It's like, well, because people don't want to be terrified, so the alternative is to actually go in and double down. That's you know, they're afraid of, or they're in a damned if you do, damned if you don't mode right now. So what are they supposed to do? If everybody is, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's quite weird because here in the UK, like, none of us give a fuck. Like where I live, I have Asian friends, I have black friends, and we're just, you know, and also when I say friends, sorry, I should be more clear, acquaintances.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, we're all just complete and utterly fucking nice as day to each other. And we're just talking about, you know, normal life shit.
I think that's how most people actually are.
Yeah.
But when you're on Twitter, that's not how it is, right? Because
no,
if you if you were talking to them on Twitter, somehow you would say something that would necessitate everybody picking a side. It's like, wait, but I was just talking about picking up cheese or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's what kind of like, oh, what are you up to? Oh, I'm off to the gym now. Oh, how's it going? Well, it's pretty tough. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays online, like for instance, I do a stream with Robert Mayer Burnett, and we do a stream every week. And
Who's that?
He's on the John Campea show, and he's done some TV producing. He did a lot of Blu-ray extras for a lot of movies, including Star Trek: The Next Generation, Enterprise, stuff like that. And yeah, he's a fantastic guy. He was on Collider, and then they cancelled him because when Mr. Douglas was shot and killed outside his friend's pawn shop, FYI, by a Black Lives Matter activist.
Oh, the sheriff guy, the former police chief.
Yeah, he Robert came out and tweeted like, "Defend yourselves."
Oh my goodness!
Get your gun and fucking defend yourself, because these fucking people. And so Collider was just like, hey, let's cancel him.
Yeah, right. You can't.
And he was working. I mean, he admitted, he said, I was working for them for free. I didn't take one fucking payday from Collider. Everything I did for them all those years was for the love of it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow. And they just dropped him like a hot fucking potato.
Their stupid loss, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's a lovely guy. He's an amazing guy. And the beauty of it is, politically, there's a lot of things we do agree on. And there's politically a lot of things we probably don't agree on because, nuance, it used to be a word. And you could have, he's the type of person you could have a regular conversation about that with.
Right.
But you can't, but the people we're discussing, the people we're talking about on the Twitter out in a mob, you can't have conversation with these people.
No, they're not people.
They're not interested in conversation. They're interested in destruction. They're interested in cancellation, deletion. It's their sport. They've been. This is what Twitter has become. Twitter has become a whose lives can we destroy today platform.
Right.
For whatever reason, and. As you just said with Dopey Cow, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Let's just get the association behind it. Carl Benjamin beats me. Oh, I just got beat by a white supremacist. Carl Benjamin's a white supremacist. Let's keep saying white supremacist, and then we're going to get Carl Benjamin associated with the terminology of white supremacist.
Yep.
That's the game now. That's the game.
Get it in his Google results.
Yes, there was a... Did you see the list on Game FAQ the other day?
No.
Somebody put a list up saying, who are the ComicsGate YouTubers?
Oh, yeah, no, I did see that. And I'm not on it, but you are, right?
I am number 7. People are a bit disappointed I'm not higher, but I'm trying hard. I was number 7, but yeah, there's a load of people on there, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to associate you with negativity, racism, white supremacy, bigotry, yada yada yada, because we believe in equality. So it's such a silly word. Yeah, we want equality. I mean, through superiority, but we want equality through superiority. Doesn't work, darling. So yeah, that's the game that they're trying to play. It's all about just associating your name. So when people Google search you, they're hoping that it starts to marry up with one of those isms or phobes.
Yeah, I was surprised that I wasn't on there. I don't cover comics very often. It's just that I remember when the last time they did something similar where they're like, it was like the blockchain, the block list. It's like, here are the people whose followers you need to block type thing.
Oh, yeah.
For comics. Mine was actually on there because at the time I was kind of covering Richard Myers stuff pretty heavily. And so then when this one came out, I thought the same thing would happen. But it didn't. It didn't. I got left out of you hateful bigots.
Yeah. I mean, I think the number 2 white supremacist is actually Eric July. Which is pretty great. and just some guy's number 8.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for white supremacy, I think.
Yeah, that's
two fucking black guys.
White supremacy is finally diversifying in the way we
yeah,
need
it's
it.
it's diversity, and that's exactly what it needed to do to evolve,
Yeah.
Which is wonderful to see. It's so good when that happens. But it's just laughable that these are nobody people, that are just desperate to. I like to call them filth. I think filth is a great word to call them. It's a nice word that it's not expletively offensive, but it's a horrible word to be associated next to.
Yeah, you don't want to be filth.
No, you don't want to be filth.
That's not the best. You should have different life goals than being filth.
Yeah, and these people are filth. Do you want to go further into ladies, into our wonderful young lady,
Akila,
and her stupidity?
I do, but I mentioned a while back I was going to read super chats and then I didn't. So let me do that.
Okay, yeah.
I have a duty. Here.
Yeah.
Gelth Walker says Nick got the heart results back. I sent the screenshots to you. Some good news, some bad. Chrono is already yelling at me to fix the problems. But beside that, hurry up and entertain us, Grandpa Shorts Man. Well, Gelth, I'm glad you got some good news in there along with the bad. And yeah, fix your problems, Gelth. Jesus. What do you need? Do you need someone to yell at you? Do you need some motivating screaming or something like that?
Yeah. Bitch.
I need someone to do that every time I go to reach for like a glass of milk because I think I'm becoming lactose intolerant.
I've kind of cut down drastically on milk because of that.
Yeah.
I kind of I've been finding that milk's been making me make plenty of toilet visits.
Yeah, for me it makes me really bloaty.
Yeah, and, churny stomachs and stuff like that, and
yeah, and
so I try to cut dairy out a fair bit.
The problem is I like milk a lot, so I don't want to do that, and so I'm stubborn and stupid. That's why I need someone to come just scream at me every time I'm going for milk, and they're like, "No, grab whiskey instead."
Oh yeah. But today, I went to the shop to get a little bite to eat, and they had these little chilled frappuccino things. So I was like, "Ooh, I haven't had a coffee in a little bit. I'll have a nice cold coffee, nice chill coffee." Oh. So I get one of these, and I get home and I drink it, and then about 3 seconds later, my body's like, "I'm gonna shit this right out your ass."
Yeah.
So you better get to the toilet quickly, mate.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sneeze it out. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it was just like it vomited it out my ass. It was just like, oh my god. Okay, we're not gonna have that again. We're gonna put that into the maybe column. When we go back to the shop. Yeah, we're gonna put that in the maybe column.
I love how my brain tries to rationalize it too. It's like, look, I know what caused my stomach to be upset. But since I don't want it to be something I like, I'm like, oh, you know what? It was probably that kale I ate or whatever. That's probably
that broccoli I had. Yeah, it's probably the broccoli.
That's what actually did it. It was.
I better cut down on that and eat more pizza. Yeah.
It was not the third of a gallon of ice cream I had.
No. It's
cookie dough in it.
Yeah, definitely that kale. Fucking kale. Fucking asshole. What twat that is.
BK says, as get Nick onto EFAP SMH. Hope you're both doing well and have fun painting. Looking forward to catching up with this later. Oh yeah, have you had any messages from a certain wife beater yet? Cheers from a filthy 3/4 Nick.
Oh.
No, I have not. I think maybe he learned that it was not working well for his messaging and it was doing just fine for me.
I watched all of that. Well, actually, that's a lie. I haven't seen part 7 yet.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
I've seen the first 6 parts of that.
That dude, I mean, he's something else.
Well, I don't want to sound horrible.
Don't worry, you can't. You can't when talking about Ron.
But he looks like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Like a legit fucking psycho. If that guy was like walking towards me in the street, I would cross over because I'd be afraid I just would get shanked for no reason. He kind of has that sort of look about him.
So, did you know I have an encounter similar to that involving Ron? Do you know this?
No.
When Vic had his hearing for the anti-slap motion, I was actually at the courthouse, and Monica and Jamie Markey, they were there with Kara Edwards in solidarity, putting on their little cry. They literally went and intentionally cried for the newspaper cameras during one of the breaks. It was so manufactured. And the newspaper people were like hanging out with them. It looked like their little like liaison or escort at some party, you know, like, oh, this is what you need to do. It's like the newspaper were PR advising them is how it came across. But Ron wasn't there. He wasn't at court. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, you didn't have to be. Vic didn't go to his thing either.
Sure.
And because it wasn't, no one was going to be on the stand that day. So it was just lawyers making arguments. So, so Ron wasn't there. But I, you know, had heard that he was holed up nearby, like in a coffee shop or something. Well, after the hearing, you know, I walked around with some people and we went to a donut shop a couple blocks away.
What flavor did he get?
I always just get a plain glazed donut, but they've got to be a raised donut. I don't like the cake donut.
Okay.
Bullshit. I like the raised, like the yeast donut.
Yeast infection donuts.
Yes, they're the best. And so we went to this donut shop and we're sitting in there, several of us, probably about 10 people, I think, if I had to guess. And talking about what happened in the courtroom. I was dumbfounded because the way the judge ran the hearing was so not in line with what was supposed to happen.
Right.
So people were asking me about it, and I was like, you know, I don't know, man. That's not. He wasn't asking questions that you would ask to do this kind of hearing. It was very strange. And we're talking about it, and then we see, well, more like we felt at first with the tremors. This cadre of voice actresses walking around Dallas or Fort Worth, and there's Monica, and there's Jamie Markey and Kara Edwards, and then with them is Ron. All like 5'6" of Ron, walking, and he has a weird sort of walk, and it's like if you ever see someone walk where they try and look tough while they walk, like they're kind of puffed out a little bit and they sway a little extra, like I don't know if that's how he was walking that day or if that's how he always walks, but that's
small man syndrome. Yeah,
I definitely. Regardless of anything else I say, yes, 100%. But it was, so I see him and I'm like, I had to get on a plane at that point in 3 hours. So I had about an hour of time, and then I had to get to the airport to get on a plane. And I was like, you know what, guys, I'm going to pop into the bathroom here because we're by this giant window that's right by the street. And I'm like, if they look in and see me, I have a feeling there will be some sort of altercation, and I have to get back to Minnesota today. So
right. Okay.
I don't want anything to do with this. So I went into the bathroom to wait for them to pass. And I think in hindsight,
through your system.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, the passed. Okay. Nice.
I'm just saying, man, after following all the conversations and following his meltdowns on Twitter and stuff, I think I objectively made the correct decision. The man seems like a lunatic to me. And that he
definitely seems unstable.
I genuinely thought that if this guy sees me, he will come in and start a scuffle, just not even to like have a fight or anything, but just enough where people might call the police and have to have some questions answered.
Yeah.
Because these people legit think I harass them. It's like, I've never ever talked to any of you. I don't want to. You're awful.
It's like the kind of the Tess Fowlers that keep messaging, keep putting people into tweets and saying, hey, you, this person that I keep fucking messaging and talking about all day, every day, just leave us alone.
Yes.
That sort of type of, yeah.
Exactly. It's like, no, you go and just take your cancer or whatever and deal with it. How about that? I don't want to talk about it. Was she the one with the cancer, or was it the other one?
No, Tess unfortunately has. I mean, I don't like the one, but you know, I don't wish anything like that on anyone.
No, it was it Mags?
But yeah, no. Tess has got cancer. Mags is.
Oh, Tess has the cancer. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. That's why I said go deal with it. Go get your like chemo and stuff and rest and recover. Get off Twitter. God, if I had cancer, I wouldn't be on Twitter, I don't think.
No, I would be with family and friends and enjoying life as best I could. That's what I would be doing.
I've known a couple people with cancer, and they weren't on Twitter.
I was diagnosed back in 2007-ish. And I had to go through like an 18-month period of dealing with all of that before I was given the all clear.
Damn.
Yeah. But then even my all clear was, at the moment, we think you're all clear, but at some point in your life, probably later on in life, it'll come back.
Yeah, it could come back at any time. And you'll just, that'll be fine. You know, you'll just deal with it then.
So I'm just sort of doing my thing, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
But, and that was a year and a half of hell. So I couldn't have even imagined, because I wasn't on Twitter or shit like that those days. I couldn't even imagine being on a fucking social media platform where it's just full of fucking idiots and weirdos and freaks and whatnot.
But did you cut it out? Do you consider the possibility that maybe the world needs you to call out the racist in ComicsGate? Like that like, look, you may have cancer or whatever your problem is supposed to be, but without you calling it out, there's no one else on Twitter who could possibly do it. So you need to be there. You have a sacred duty to save the world from white men on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hate to, if I ever started to have those sort of thoughts, feel free to have me carted away somewhere, you know, because that's when you kind of begin to get a little bit too much idea of self-import.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These people.
We are all fucking monkeys running around the fucking planet for a few years, and then we're out of here. Don't think you're something you're not.
Right. And for most people, the something you're not is witty.
Or interesting.
That's the problem with Twitter.
Relevant.
That's the problem with Twitter. Everybody, because of clapbacks and stuff like that, everybody thinks they're suddenly witty and funny and interesting. It's like, no, listen, if the only place you've ever been witty, funny, or interesting is Twitter, then you're still not. No. I actually, this is funny. I was speaking to Robert yesterday about this on stream, and I said, when you suddenly start getting retweets or likes on Twitter, if you are of a fragile or a weak disposition, from a sense of ego, then you will suddenly develop a sense of self-importance that doesn't actually correlate with reality. Yes, nailed it.
And yeah, you just have to understand that you're nothing. You are. I think you said this, and you said this in a video I watched, and when you said this, I was like, Nick, you are fucking spot on. And what you said was, you are unimportant. And I was just like, that is exactly right. That is spot on. You are unimportant. You might think you are, but you are unimportant in life. Yeah. You're just another one of the 7 billion monkeys on the planet.
Well, what I always tell the high school students that I teach, this is a warning to them about the college professors that they're about to meet. It's, these people that you meet and you run into, you may have a lot of respect for them. You may like them. They may be very smart about something, but they're at the end of the day, they're just another idiot. Just like you.
Try and get in naked. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, they're not special in any particular fashion. So don't, if they know a particular field because they're a PhD in it, you listen to them. But outside of that, you're going to be tempted to say, oh, this person's political opinions are probably great. Nope. It's just some dummy.
No. Yeah.
It's your dad when he's had a few. It's the same thing. It's the same person. It's just, they just know something about one subject. So
yeah. I was saying the other day, there's that wonderful saying, never meet your heroes.
Yeah, right.
And I said, I think in today's day and age, it's never read your heroes' tweets.
Oh, yeah, God.
I think that's what it's kind of got to now. It's like, you follow, like when I first came on Twitter, I was just like, oh my God, this is great. I can follow this person who I love and that person that I love. And, I've been buying their books for years or watching their films or TV show or whatever. And then suddenly, like, they start to speak and you're just like, ooh.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, God.
Oh. This person's fucking idiot.
Oh, no, it's retarded.
Yeah. You're fucking retarded. Oh, no. That is such a shame because I really liked you.
Yeah.
But you are mentally deficient. Oh. And then there's the odd ray of sunshine. But unfortunately, those rays of sunshine are getting drowned out in the canopy of retardation trees.
Yeah. It's rough out there, man. I don't, that's why I don't follow anybody like that on Twitter. I don't care. And I try not to see what people who make stuff that I like say, because I don't want to consume my products based on someone's ideas. And
yeah.
I don't want it to be messed up either. Like I don't actually, before Twitter, I really didn't care what George Clooney had to say. For example, I don't know, just picked a name. He was actually kind of a self-important twat. So, is it twat or twat?
Twat.
I don't know.
Yeah, Americans for some reason seem to twat it.
Yeah,
it's twat. You're just a twat.
I mean, that's
you just gotta twang it out. It's a twat. You just twang it.
That's from the source, folks. The foremost authority on proper English.
Yeah. I'd like to say that I am a professional twat.
But George Clooney was definitely he's really injecting his political opinions into everything for a lot longer than Twitter. He was doing it. He's a hipster of being a dumb celebrity. So that was probably a bad name to pick, but I try, I don't really care what the political opinions of just about anybody is, as long as they're not thrusting them into my mouth.
Yeah.
But now with Twitter, it's like, it's really easy to get trapped. And, nope. I now have to, every time I watch this movie, I now have to realize that every time I watch Deadpool now, I now have to realize that Deadpool would apologize for getting married at a plantation. Like that's what my brain is now stuck on.
But doesn't Ryan Reynolds make aviated gin for a living? Or whatever gin he makes. He makes gin, doesn't he? He has his gin brand.
I have no idea. Does he?
So how do you think you're ever going to make gin? Where do you think they make these sort of plant-based products?
Yeah.
Like The Rock with his tequila. Where do you think
that's non
Okay, sorry.
That's non-cartel free trade tequila. How dare you?
Okay.
That's the only way he could make it.
So it's just like, oh my God. Now, I could understand, right, if Ryan Reynolds said, look, I probably shouldn't have got married at Auschwitz, okay? Probably shouldn't have done that. Little bit insensitive, and I can never apologize enough for that. I would get that. I'd be like, yeah, it's not the smartest move to ever make, Ryan.
Right. But Auschwitz also isn't a wedding venue. The Boone Plantation.
Well, you got to know the right people. That's all I'm going to say, Nick. You just got to know the right people.
Oh, no. No.
Oh.
Okay, can you... I tried to thin out the paint quite a bit. I think I've done it. I don't know how focused it is.
Not massively. I could do with it. I could do your hand behind. Oh, okay. It looks okay. Maybe a little thick, but it doesn't look too bad. The details have remained pretty much there. Jesus. So it's better than the first one. I'll say that. Yeah.
Still thick. God, I'm so bad at this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just spitting on the model.
Don't think about getting one coat on.
Right.
Think about how a second coat would cover it, So if your first coat's just looking a little patch, that's fine. You do the second coat, the same consistency, and you'll find that it'll get nice and douche. So it's a little thick, but it's not bad.
Jeez. Oh,
I'll show you where I am now. I have done the lower half of
here you are painting all this gold, like working on fine details, and I'm taking an hour to just slap on one layer of blue. And then you're
let that dry for a few, and then I'm gonna make a wash. Now I'm gonna make a wash for this, Nick. I'm not gonna get a bottled wash. I'm gonna make a wash.
You're gonna make one.
So I'm taking some medium.
Okay.
Technical medium.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take some, let's find you.
So you're telling me I have to go full Kate Moss on
some wildwood. And I'm going to put 4 parts medium, 1 part wildwood. And that's going to be my wash.
That's going to be, yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to wash over that gold with that.
Let me read this one. Mithrin Emrys says Aquila is trying to play 20D underwater backgammon by constantly calling Sargon a Huite supremacist and brilliantly attacking the judge, obviously.
Oh, yeah, she said, let's get the judge, not disbarred, but let's try and stop people like this getting elected to... She's fucking dumb, isn't she?
Yeah, she's pretty stupid.
She's not helping herself. She's basically said, I played the race card. I lost because I thought, 2020 was going to be my year. But unfortunately, that's not the way the court system works. Now I'm going to try and cancel everybody because I'm a crybaby.
And how am I going to do it? Joke's on you, suckers. I have a race card. Like, no, Aquila. Aquila, it didn't work. No.
No. Yeah. You can't just say, I got a bunch of white men attacking me today.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't
cool.
They don't care about your existence. Let me just say that. None of us watch your shitty Comedy Central show or whatever you have.
No. She kind of I take it she's probably like associated with like Lily Singh and stuff, maybe.
I have no idea. I just know
question mark.
She has some show, and I'm like, why? I would never pay for this. But
hey, do you know what? I got in my email inbox yesterday. First time for about 3 months.
What's that?
Would you like to advertise Raid Shadow Legends? Again. It's like 3 months. It's been like 3 months. The whole since the COVID lockdown, I haven't had one. To go with the other 19, 21 or whatever that I've had. And it was just like, hey.
Have you ever done it?
To advertise? No, fuck off.
Oh, but I don't know. They sent me a thing. I've only gotten one ever. And it was like an invitation to apply for the honor of advertising Raid Shadow Legends. Like it was like you have to go on and fill out this thing to advertise it. And it was like, well, but that's a lot of work. I don't know. I've never even, I don't even play mobile games. So
Yeah, I had one of those with and I'll just say an energy drink brand that I was given the opportunity to apply and if I was successful, to be a sponsor. And I just said to the person, I didn't say it in a way to try and be like, do you know who I fucking am? Because I'm nobody at the end of the day.
Right.
And I love that. I know you always got to have that mentality. But I said, look, I said, if they're interested in approaching me as a sponsor, I'll listen to them. But if you're asking me to apply, I have no interest in applying. You've approached me to apply to a company to be a sponsor. No.
Yeah.
If you want to approach me to be a sponsor, then we'll have a conversation.
Look, I will say there's one thing I will apply to sponsor for or whatever, just because I want one desperately. Can the, what is it, Omega or whoever makes the gaming chairs? Yeah.
Can
I apply to sponsor for a fucking gaming chair, please? That would be great.
I did have one, you know. I did have one once.
You have a gaming chair. You're sitting in one.
Yeah.
Did you get that from the sponsor or
no,
did you buy it?
No, I bought it as a bit of a meme, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because my other chair was fucked.
Yeah.
And then I always used to take the piss out of people in gaming chairs saying, where are they fucking driving to? You know?
Yes.
You sat at your computer desk. Where the fuck are you driving in your racing chair? So I thought, and then I just saw like a really cool one that was like massively discounted. And I thought, this would be such a great meme to have one. And then I actually found they're pretty uncomfortable in the grand scale of it.
They're uncomfortable?
Well, I mean, I used to just have like regular office chairs.
Yeah.
You know, I was brought up, you know, I'm an office boy. I've worked in an office for God knows how many years. So I'm just used to those sort of office chairs, and they're comfy, you know, they do the job. And these are sort of like, oh, we've got like the seat turned up at the sides. And it's sort of like, all right, so I've got to have my legs a little bit, you know, I can't man spread the way I want to fucking man spread.
Oh,
you know?
that's a damn shame right there.
Stuff like that. Otherwise, it kind of gets in the way a little bit, and you're just like, come on.
Listen, chair,
you know?
I gotta air out the boys.
Yeah, I'm a toxic fucking white male. I gotta air my white supremacy on my chair.
Do they have an air conditioned gaming chair?
Oh my god, I hope so. I bet they've got a heated one.
My car has air conditioned seats, and it's beautiful. In the summertime, because it cools your balls, right? And I would desperately want that in my gaming chair. I don't care if I have to plug it in. I don't care if it has it doesn't matter to me. Whatever I need, I want that.
I got a fan here, and this fan is pointing towards my genitalia.
Yeah, I have one that I do that with too, but it's not the same.
No,
as having the actual seat cushion cooled.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be the bomb, as the kids would say 25 years ago.
Maybe in Beirut or whatever.
Oh, that explosion was so cool. I mean, sorry to all the people that died, but that explosion was just like, fuck, man, that's the coolest fucking explosion I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was wild.
R.I.P. everyone who died.
Yes.
Very
serious, but it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't get to see buildings vaporize very often.
No, and boy, did they get fucking vaporized.
Yeah.
Did you see the woman having a wedding video taken?
No.
And then it just fucking hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a story. It's like a woman, bride, just happy to be alive after explosion rocked wedding, and then you just see this picture of her smiling in her wedding dress, and you're just like, oh, these are pictures that she took for the press afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
Happy to be alive. So I click onto it, you know, waiting for the sort of Mammology 101 lines of text to read.
Right.
And then she's just smiling there in a wedding dress, and then he's just like, boom! And the whole fucking street just gets wrecked. And it's like, oh shit, I didn't know that was actually going to happen. I didn't know that was when it was filmed. So it gave me kind of like a nice little surprise because I wasn't expecting that. So it's like, cool, we get to see the explosion again from another angle.
Yeah, it was
from another perspective.
That's kind of. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, there's a montage video with different angles of the explosion. And one of the angles is literally somebody's on a roof, when I say a roof, it's not a big warehouse, but on like a warehouse roof right next to the burning building.
Oh, no.
So when that went off, I'm like, that guy had got to be killed, hadn't he?
You'd think
he's got to have been killed.
If not, he's deaf.
He's fucked in some manner, yeah.
But
it's like, oh man, yeah.
You have to.
That was crazy, though.
That explosion had to be loud. They heard it 150 miles away.
Woo!
They heard the pop.
Well, did you see the lightning in Shanghai yesterday or the day before? Lightning seemed to strike the side of a building, and the whole side of the building from top right to bottom literally just turned into like a band of fire, and it just sent sparks flying. And it's just like, what the fuck is this? Is this like the end times?
I love that. Since we record
everything
now, we get to see stuff like this more often, because it happens.
That's just it. It probably just happens, but now we do record everything, and we are so aware. We just see so much more of it, and freak and get ourselves even more worked up and scared.
I was listening to Dan Carlin. He does Hardcore History, and he has another podcast called Hardcore History Addendum, where he does sort of shorter stories, because his Hardcore History stories are like multiple hours about some deep dive on a historical war, usually. But Hardcore History Addendum, he was talking about the sinking of the Indianapolis, and
then we got the wash on.
That is, it's still, your thing doesn't want to focus, but. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice.
Let that wash dry. It's going to dry for a little bit.
Yeah. So it's the sinking of the Indianapolis, and I don't know if you're familiar, but it's the worst. It's like the worst tragedy in U.S. naval history.
Oh.
It was the ship that brought some of the components for the atomic bombs that they dropped on Japan.
Oh, and was this at Pearl Harbor?
No. It was
okay.
This is later. This is near the end of the war, and so it drops off the atomic bomb parts on some little island, and then it's heading back to the mainland, and it gets torpedoed by a Japanese submarine in the middle of the night, and then 1,200 of the crew get tossed into the ocean, basically, because the ship sinks. But it's the warm part of the Pacific, so they're alive. In the northern Atlantic or whatever, you die from hypothermia pretty quickly. But they're in water that's like 80 degrees. The temperature outside gets up to 100. So they're alive for a while, and the sharks start coming.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And guys are getting just eaten left and right, and Dan Carlin was talking about it. He's like, this has probably happened a ton of times in history. Some boat sinks in the ocean and people start getting chomped on by sharks as they're trying to live. It's like, but we don't have that recorded anywhere because most of them got eaten. They didn't get rescued, but these guys ended up getting rescued. And so then we're able to kind of tell their story and stuff. And I think of it the same way with stuff like this explosion, that Shanghai lightning. It's like, lightning has struck and lit a building on fire infinity times throughout history, but we normally don't get we've never had videos like this of it because we're just at a time now where not only can we video everything, we do video.
We do video everything. Yeah.
Especially in China.
It's crazy though. Yeah, that's probably one of the places they'd like to curtail that as much as possible as well.
Well, as long as if they're not doing the video, if the government of China, they're happy with video as long as it's only them.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get to
But you
video.
don't want
please.
No, you don't get to video as dropping buildings on people with COVID. Or stuff like that. Oopsies, did that happen? Oh wow.
Yeah, come to our ramshackle COVID detention center where you will get medical care. Are you sure?
Yeah.
That building looks manufactured to fall over.
It looks very flimsy from where I'm looking.
No, it's perfect.
Fine.
We built it in 2 days.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a lever which says pull here to destroy. Oh no, that's nothing. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Nothing to see here, citizen.
Yes, move on, citizen. You shall don't be losing some social points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you naughty you ruffian.
Oh, I want to ask you about something British in a minute.
Okay.
Jalapeno Cheddar says, Sweet Home Alabama in Ron or Lemon's voice. Streamer's choice. Sweet Home Alabama. Well, I heard Mr. Young tweet about him. Well, I heard old Neil oh, wait, no. Oh, God, they sent me lyrics to do in the tune of Sweet Home Alabama.
Okay.
God, I don't know the fucking verses. I just know the chorus.
Yeah.
Well, I heard Mr. Young tweet about him. Well, I heard old Neil suing Trump. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember Donald Trump. Don't need your license anyhow.
How's Neil Young not been cancelled yet for the jazz singer?
I don't know, man. Some of these guys, they got their free pass a while back, and people have not gotten around to getting back to them. Like Randy Newman, right? Are you familiar with his Southern anthem, Rednecks?
No.
Let me
I'm familiar with Howard Stern's blackface.
Well, Howard Stern, they've been trying to go after Howard Stern for a while, so I think he's rather inoculated.
I think he's on the right side of history now, though. So
is he?
He's protected. Yeah, he's turned into complete fuck Trump boy.
Let's see. So here's the chorus from Rednecks. Actually, no, I'll read the first verse and then the chorus. Last night I saw Lester Maddox on a TV show with some smart-ass New York Jew, and the Jew laughed at Lester Maddox, and the audience laughed at Lester Maddox too. Well, he may be a fool, but he's our fool. If they think they're better than him, they're wrong. So I went to the park and I took some paper along, and that's where I made this song. That was the first verse, okay? The chorus is, we talk real funny down here. We drink too much and we laugh too loud. We're too dumb to make it in no northern town. And we're keeping the N-words down. And it's...
Wow.
It doesn't say N-words. I don't know if you...
Oh, yes. Sorry, I meant Neil Diamond.
If you
not
got
Neil.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil Diamond, sure.
Neil Diamond with the jazz singer, sorry.
So he drops the N-bomb like 8 times in this song. Randy Newman.
Nice.
And specifically about keeping them down. And it became kind of an anthemic song for, I guess, rednecks. But yeah. So I'm just waiting for them to come back on Randy Newman. He actually stopped playing it because it was supposed to be sort of a satire. He stopped playing it in the 70s. Well, that's
lost in... Satire's dead, isn't it?
Yeah. That's
the
thing. All
comedy's dead now.
You could have done satire 20 years ago, but it won't matter that it was satire then. It's not satire now, bigot.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, I should have said bigot at the end of that, or istophobe, or something.
Samael527 says, "Hey Nick, first time viewer. Oh, hey, welcome." Says, nice. Anyway, what's your opinion on Legal Eagle? I think he's a twat, as it were. And then he says, as an attorney, so I assume he's an attorny. Well, welcome,
Ooh, nice.
Welcome, brother of the bar.
Unless it's AZ, and then it's as an attorney would be awesome. Yeah, right.
I find his videos to be so basic they're insulting even to lay people. He outright lies about self-defense law in his Captain Marvel video. Oh yeah. He's compromised to the woke. He's a complete bore. I hate his videos. Oh god. He does the thing. Some people ask me to do videos which are good concepts, and they're like, "Oh, you should do this," and I'm like, "But Legal Eagle did something similar, and I can't wash the shit off of me if I do it." So
you'll forever be stained.
Yeah, but did you see his Captain Marvel video where he says that
no,
because the guy touched her map, that's technically a battery. Therefore, she was justified in breaking his arm, stealing his jacket and motorcycle. I don't know if you guys know this, but if someone touches you in public, you can actually physically injure them to serious bodily injury levels, and then steal their stuff. That's actually permitted under the law of Legal Eagle. So
you're right. I'll have to tell that to the people that were jailed for shooting or attacking criminals that broke into their house to steal their shit.
Yeah,
because it wasn't deemed to be. It was deemed excessive force that they used against them to defend their property, which is terrible anyway.
Oh god!
Should be able to defend your property whichever way you choose. Once you're in your house,
here's the thing.
If you ask me, once you're in, that's it.
Don't come in my house. We solved this problem real quick. Don't break into my house.
Yeah. That's what the law should be, though. That is a very simple solution. You enter somebody's property without lawful permission. That's it.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
It's not that hard of a concept. And it's we've overly complicated it. It's like, well, you can't shoot them if they're walking away, but they're walking away with my stuff. Why can't I shoot them?
Yeah, they're walking away with my shit. Yeah.
Down Forward Punch says, "Can you ask Az if he can put on the red vest because he needs that money? He really does. He needs that money to pay his bills." Are you hating on my boy DSP?
He is Phil. DSP is the embodiment of scum.
Man,
he really is.
I was so sad. He said he was going to come on my show, or that he.
Yeah, I would have loved that.
He said he was thinking about it. It was unofficially confirmed, but not officially. He did say he wasn't sure yet, but I thought he was definitely going to come on. Then he bailed out, and I was like, man, come on, Phil, come on, buddy. I only when I say recently, it's probably in the last 6 months or so, maybe 6 to 12 months, that I was sort of brought into the world of the Bonnell, the pig roach, and me too.
I am just. I cannot believe this person. I cannot believe this is. I've never done. I don't think I've ever. And never mind your Tess Fowlers and your fucking Gail Simones and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I've seen somebody with less moral compass than DSP in my life.
You're going hard on him.
This isn't hard. This is not hard. I like this vest thing is it's so interesting because this guy, right, first and foremost, this guy is like screeching out that he needs this money to pay his bills. He needs this money from the vestry to pay his tax attorney so that he can pay his taxes or find out how much he's got to pay because he hasn't paid his taxes for 2 years. This is his own words. For 2 years. Yet, during that course of the 2 years, he did multiple tax raising, fundraisers where he claimed that money was going to his taxes. Did it ever go to his taxes? It can't have, because he's just admitted he never paid his taxes for 2 other years. So that money, of course, went to his wedding. One of those things went to his wedding.
It's not the best look.
He goes, I do not know. his whole WWE champion business. It definitely looks like there's something to that.
No. He doesn't play that thing. What are you talking
Well,
about?
yeah, no. How? No, I don't touch mobile, even though I've admitted to it. But everything marries up. The whole Discord account marries up. The mannerism in which the person speaks, the whole thing marries up. And then here he is on a vest streak. To hit a vest streak, you need to get $100 in tips.
Yeah.
He does streams a day. So he gets $200 a day minimum to continue this streak. He's at something like 220 odd at the moment. And he's got the fucking hell. I just want to slap the bitch. It's getting to the point where he's got like 15, 20 minutes left of his stream and he's got like $20. And he's just sat there and he's just going, about 15 minutes left. We've only got $20, so it doesn't look like we're going to hit the bet streak. So it's over. Make it. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's over. So I just want to say, thank you, but it's all gone now. It's all over. It's stopped. Thank you to everyone who did it, but it's over. The vest streak's over, and he just harps on and harps on. And the way that he talks to his fucking audience. This person has no respect for his audience. He's got no respect for what he does as a living anyway. He just literally wants fucking free cash.
Oh,
that is his ideal life.
Well, I cannot believe I've got a detractor on the stream. I am absolutely dumbstruck.
This guy's disgusted. You disavow immediately. Obviously.
I got a chat from Uncivil Law. He says, "Talk law to me, baby. Thanks for a daytime stream. Hey, what's up, man? I owe this guy a big apology. I am supposed to have him on the show, and I want to, but I get wrapped up in something else, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Happens. I'm bad. I'm bad about that. I'm sorry. It's my personal moral failing that I've done, and it's one of my known personal failures. So I apologize, but we will talk. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just a bad person. So
let's get back to hating on DSP. So
yes, get back to it. Look, we got important business to get to here. Let me tell you how this guy is shit.
Yeah, let me continue. This guy is fucking scumbucket.
Oh, real quick, did you see? Did you happen to see my shitty video on the unboxing of the Bandai Space Marine Intercessor?
No, I didn't see the video, but I see it behind you, and I didn't root through the video, so I was like, "Fuck!" I thought you would have done it on a stream.
Oh no!
So I didn't think to look if it was in a video.
I put it on my other channel too. It's on
I don't have your other channel. I've only got this channel. Yeah, that looks so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty.
Yeah,
it's got good quality. Have you seen though the Todd McFarlane? Todd McFarlane is making 7-inch Space Marines that are gray.
Is he?
They're
gray for painting.
Yeah, they're ready for painting.
Oh, well, you can prime them. They'll be gray, so you can prime them for painting.
Yeah. They're made to be customized or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, so you can do whatever chapter.
You know what we need to do? You need to get a bunch of them and do a kill team game at scale.
Huge kill team. Yeah.
That'd be.
Oh, wow.
That'd be fun as hell.
Oh, hell yeah. I've done a kill team game.
I'll send you the link to the video if you want to see it. I mean, it's just me.
Yeah, definitely
unboxing and boomering through putting the hands. I'm like, why has it got different hands? I'm not good at adult toys or whatever.
Yeah.
So
why does it have a change of the head? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Why is this not red? Why is this light blue?
Stop it! You're being me. You're being exactly how I am.
I've been there. That's the only reason is I've been there. I've been there before.
It's oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to some gold trim here.
Oh, nice.
We'll see. I
am now whitewashing.
Oh my god! Get up, get out, get canceled immediately.
I am whitewashing some parts so that they can be painted a different colour.
I'm just
Other than black. That sounds really bad when you put it like that. I'm getting rid of the black with white. Oh my god.
See, that's why I am obligated to be a fan of the Black Legion. And it's the best Legion. I think we know Games Workshop is racist because all of the Black Crusades have failed. That's how we know. That's how we know.
Abaddon he had some recent luck, didn't he?
Yeah, but his luck changed because he got a literal Primarch brought back from the dead. It's like, it's like of all the luck you want, that is low on the list, I think. It's like
the Great White Savior came. Oh no.
Yeah. Why didn't they bring back Vulcan?
They will probably.
Vulcan lives. They don't have to bring him.
They're all. I mean, I still maintain that the Emperor will return.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm just waiting for how they do it. Like, do they do it through the Grey Knights and their little protocol or whatever?
What I heard, because I'm not a massive lorist, so go with me on this one.
Yeah.
What I heard is that Abaddon is actually being manipulated by the Emperor. And Abaddon, the Emperor is actually actively wanting Abaddon to kill him.
Yeah.
Because when he kills him, he will ascend almost to the god level. So that will allow him to be reborn in body.
Yeah, I think that's a solid theory, I think.
So that's the theory that I personally heard. But everyone's a bad guy in 40K. They're on any.
No, there are lots of good. I love it when you get those articles about how the Imperium of Man is the good guy. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, you fucking real? Do you see what they do?
They're the whole point of chaos is they were trying to be free, in some respects, be free from the tyranny of the Imperium.
Yes, but it kind of
yeah, they're not.
The thought was there, but the
execution was a little lacking.
The execution was a little lacking, yes.
But yeah, it's like these are not good. This is not a good group here. They're horrible.
No, and now we've got the fucking woke brigade on its ass, and so everything's got to suddenly turn fucking. Oh my god! In the 40th century, everything is like really progressive. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, that didn't they? I've got conflicting reports. I feel like I heard Games Workshop put out a statement that they're not going to be badgered into this like into changing the lore and the IP to be like woke, but then I heard the opposite as well.
I mean, all I've seen, I haven't seen anything that says that. All I've seen is their stupid fucking, if this isn't how you feel, then get out our hobby. That's the only one that I've seen. Which was one of the stupidest statements by brand that I've ever seen.
Wait, what did they say?
They were just like, Games Workshop is for everybody, and Black Lives Matter, and if this isn't the way that you feel, then you can leave our hobby and you won't be missed and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like, why would you antagonize an audience that just fucking loves their shit? Why would you do that? It's like you just it's like you just wanted to cross the road. And some person's just like, why do you want to cross the road? I want to get to the other side. Why? What's wrong with this side of the road? It's like, I just want to I need to get to the other side of the road. It's bigot.
Since when did I need a reason to cross a road?
Yeah. But it's just, don't shout at your customers for no fucking reason, dipshits. Don't accuse them.
Just generally don't shout at your customers at all. Just make the widget, please.
Yeah, just make your fucking plastic and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's your job, brand.
But
brand does need to sort its fucking ass out, though. There have been a couple of brands which have been like, fuck off, people, which is good. Like Domino's was good. I like Domino's.
Every brand needs to do that. Like, look, we just make pizza. That should have been the brand statement. Look, we just make pizza.
Yeah, that's all you have to do as a brand, though, is just say, we are an organization that sells, produces this, or this. We are not a political organization, and will not, engage in any sort of political discourse. That's all you have to say.
That's why you're a ComicsGate channel. I see. It all makes sense now.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did you just not bend the knee? Yeah.
Did you just dare suggest that maybe your politics shouldn't be part of your manufacturing business?
I know. I am a bit of a disgusting estophobe.
Oh my god.
Like Gillette was the great example of that. But...
Just make razors, idiots.
Yeah. Just make razors. And after they did that stupid, campaign, what was their next campaign? They attempted to try and do it again, and what did they do? They got a trans person shaving for the first time. That was Gillette's new advert.
Of course it was. That's great. You know what? I take it back. I love them. That was fantastic.
You're buying Gillette from here on into eternity now.
Yep. I don't...
It's just like, brand, just stop it. Stop it. Stop making an ass of yourself. Just stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're making a fool of yourself. It's like your dad dancing at a fucking wedding when you're a kid. Dad, just stop it. Just don't.
Yeah.
Don't leave it. Leave it. Stop. Just sit down. Sit down and shut up, please.
Please don't grab the mic. Please don't grab the mic.
But I love it. I love it. And they lost $8 billion, and then that CEO whatever came out and said, it's so proud of losing $8 billion. So proud.
I hope the shareholders removed him immediately, but they probably didn't.
Probably didn't. God. But yeah, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get, bitch.
You earned this.
Yeah. So the Sargon stuff. Let's get back to this Sargon stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen the videos, and I've seen when Sargon said, I don't know if I am going to counter-sue or sue for legal fees because it looks like she needs the money. And then when he did, of course, he's now won.
Yes.
Won $38,000, was it?
Yeah, 38 G's. Brilliant.
Now, as a from what I gather, and you're the man to confirm or question this. From what I gather, the judge has said it doesn't matter that he received GoFundMe money.
Yep.
It doesn't matter that the GoFundMe money exceeded his lawyer costs by twice as much or whatever it was, or significant amount.
Nope.
You are still liable to pay his legal fees out of your pocket.
Yep. Oh god, it's great.
Is that like basically a legal way of saying don't waste our fucking time?
Yes. That's pretty much exactly it, and that's what the judge says in the opinion is like part of the reason they have the fee award in the statute is a deterrent. It's a deterrent from filing these frivolous claims. And so you filed a frivolous claim, there's nothing Sargon could do to get any money or to add any sort of punishment to this. So the courts have just devised that the attorney's fees is the punishment and deterrent because it's a significant cost. Obviously. And I can't stress enough, Sargon's lawyer, 40 grand is cheap for a copyright action like that. He got one that goes through as far as it went. and getting dismissed, but 2 years of litigation over this thing he got a good deal. And I think Aquila and her lawyer, they don't even challenge how much Sargon's lawyer charged or how many hours he worked or anything like that, because he got objectively a very good price on that. It could have easily been 50, 60 grand, maybe more, depending on what happened. So Aquila's lucky.
Has he?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was going to say, has he said anything about what he's doing with the extra money? Then is that?
I'm not aware of whatever he may have said. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
I assume he'd just keep it, but because I don't know how you return it. Well,
I don't know if return it or just give it to a charity or.
Yeah. I think you should. I don't know about giving it to a charity, because charity. Whatever. I'm mostly kidding, but I think he should maybe do something like he was doing live shows or whatever for a little while. And I remember a video where he was complaining about how much they cost, and they do. It costs a lot for him to do a live show in the States. He has to get a work visa. He has to come over here. He has to get a venue, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you got this big grip of money, put on live shows on the bill of Aquila. That's hilarious to me. I mean, that's funny.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
What bigger insult to her than using her money to further the message that she hates?
Well, she shouldn't have been a fucking twat waffle, should she?
Yeah, she should not. And the judge is basically tells her several times, this is your fault too. You did all this on Twitter.
Where is this sense of entitlement come from, mate? I don't get where this fucking massive wave of entitlement has come from this fucking generation of fucking idiots.
I don't know. I mean, it's got to be more than just the meme of participation trophies, right? Like, there's something that's gone on.
There's got to be some sort of triggering factor. Is it because life's been good for 20 years, so they've never experienced, even any sort of challenge in their life, true challenge in their life, or
we haven't
I don't know what it is.
We haven't had a major war since World War II in a lot of ways, but Vietnam and Korea for the U.S. were pretty big things, and they involved China and sort of this bigger idea. But we haven't had a war where the nation has felt the impact in the way that it used to, right? Like World War II, U.S. Same with the U.K. You've got the whole country is devoted to the war effort. It becomes the religion of the country, and people are sacrificing and lots of people are dying. And even for people who maybe don't even have a military family, like, it's hard to get food and stuff like that. It's hard to get the things that were otherwise attainable. And we haven't had that. And we've had relative peace on a global scale, on a macro scale, for something like 70 years. And that's a long time to go. That's what, well into a third generation. I think that's got a lot to do with it.
I wouldn't like another war.
No, I don't want it at all.
But... No, I'd rather we didn't have anything like that. But I would. I'd like some people to grow a fucking backbone and tell these fucking people just to fuck off.
Yes, I want everyone to do that.
Yeah.
That's part of the thing. The problem is these Twitter idiots or whatever, but it's not really. Like, the real problem is that somebody listens to them. It's like, why? It's just a person on Twitter. Like,
yeah, I subscribe to the theory of received opinion. That we have a lot of thick people. there are a lot of thick people that don't have a mind of their own, that don't have an opinion of their own. I'm not saying they're not intelligent, but thick.
Yeah, I got you.
They get received opinion. They hear something that they like the sound of, and they're like, "Oh, that's the way that I feel." But because it's a received opinion, they don't understand the nuance of it. They don't understand the true argument or debate behind it. And so whenever they're challenged about it, then they revert to screaming and shouting and name-calling, which we get now.
Oh, God, that's what I do, though. I scream and shout and name-call all the time. I think it's funny.
Well, I mean, yeah. Because they can't argue their case.
Right.
They can't argue their point of view because they don't truly understand where it comes from. And so when you get people, we should have 7 women in as women should now all be CEOs, and you're just like, why?
Because men are CEOs.
Yeah, but why if women don't want to be CEOs? But we need equality, so they've got to be CEOs.
What woman wouldn't want to be a CEO?
Well, that's the whole thing. They don't understand that men and women, or whatever it may be, actually might want different things.
No.
I know, that is insane. Absolutely batshit crazy.
I'm gonna have to ask
actually
you
be different.
To curtail your bigotry, please.
My bigotry, yes.
This is a bigotry-free show. I want desperately to sound like Invader V when she's condescending to her audience at all times. Like I want to go to Subway and be like, I would like a foot-long cold cut combo, please. And if you could just go ahead and put some provolone cheese on there, that would be great.
that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So these.
Did you see that?
And I love saying no. Go on.
Sorry, this is way off topic, but did you see that Pokimane is taking a month off, but it has nothing to do with the Pokimane's boyfriend drama?
No, none at all. None at all, I'm sure. I mean, I don't. I mean, goodness gracious, man. I put out a tweet yesterday saying YouTubers and streamers just shut the fuck up. Just stop fucking complaining about work and all this sort of stuff. You're such a fucking lucky bunch of people to even be given the opportunity to do what you do. And never mind that, you got people that come in here and watch streams or videos, super chat, subscribe, support your fucking dreams, support your life. Just shut up, So, because there was this big wave of streamers going, YouTubers don't know how hard it is to be a streamer. We got to stream for like 6 to 8 hours a day. And I'm just like, the lack of self-awareness. The people who are coming into your fucking stream, who are watching you, who are tipping you, subscribing to you, what do you think they do for a fucking living?
Look.
They're fucking out there working hard, grafting hard for their money. And some of them, not on the biggest of wages, but they're coming in and they're watching you and they're giving you some of their fucking money, and you want to bitch? You want to bitch against a fucking YouTuber that edits videos or puts 3 to 4 videos out a week? Like, God, fucking first world. And they do it in such a way, it's not even satirical or ironic.
No.
And you are really just wanting to punch him in the fucking nuts. Metaphorically, of course, I would never advocate violence.
Oh,
I've whitened him. I've whitened him, ready for the
nice.
for the paint. He's been whitened for the next stage.
Good Lord, you are just a horrific racist.
Yes,
I can't believe you're just slathering white all over the black. It's really awful and embarrassing of you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel bad when I have to.
I even have white meat sandwich.
Oh, when I have to take like a night off because my voice is ruined. Because I do, I stream for like 3 hours to 4 hours on YouTube, depending on the day and the subject, and then I go over to Twitch, and I tend to do another 2 to 3 hours over there of stuff. And if anything happens during the day, like if I have to yell at a garbage man or something, that puts enough strain on my voice where I might be on the road, to having to take a day off to recover. And I feel awful, like not streaming. I feel like such an ass bag. It's like, oh God, my job is literally just get on a microphone and talk. And here I am like, hey guys, I can't do it tonight. Like, I hate it.
But you got these numbnuts fucking trying to whinge about whichever fucking privileged twat waffle.
Look, Pokimane, she's just burned out and uninspired right now. It's like, bitch, uninspired. You just sit and look at your phone on a stream. People give you
and eat fucking food, cereal. Yeah. That's what you fucking do.
God, can I get the cereal treatment on my streams? Like that would be great. Like I'll just sit with a big ass bowl of Lucky Charms. Or whatever. Yeah. No, I don't even like Lucky Charms, so it'd be even better for the
watching other people's fucking videos, and you wanna fucking say that's content. Sure, okay,
yeah,
sure. But just because you look half decent when you've got war paint on, that gives you fucking the right.
Okay. Do you think I'm trying to suss this out? Is she trying to look Asian, or is she trying to look something else?
I think Asian. She's part Asian, isn't she?
No, she's Moroccan Canadian.
Moroccan and Canadian. I think the makeup kind of gives a little bit of an Asian twang.
Yeah,
I would say.
I think that's what she's going for.
I will follow up immediately by saying I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all.
Well, never mind. The jokes you can't. I don't even know what'll get me canceled these days, so I'll just have to hold off with my Foxconn joke, or whatever.
Foxconn joke. I do take a huge distaste to people who try and cancel others for wearing like a dress from that country.
Right? Yeah,
that's the most pathetic thing that you can try and do.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, why are you wearing that Asian dress as the fucking boy in a t-shirt and fucking jeans and a fucking baseball cap? Yeah. Oh, God. Common sense and intelligence, it's a dying...
why are you wearing that dress? It's not low cut enough.
I can't see enough tit. That is not good enough. That is out of order.
We need to
wear le cleavage, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, that's some beautiful French.
Yeah,
that's actually probably a legit French phrase, though. Like if that's in the phrase book, I think when you get that, you're going to France, travel dictionary. It's like où est le cleavage, s'il vous plaît.
I'm gonna bring up Google Translate right now.
Okay.
Let's go. While I'm waiting for that to quickly try, and I'm gonna go with this, and then let's put that to French. Translate to French.
Okay, you have to say it in French, and I'll see if I can translate it to English.
Yeah. Montre-moi tes siens.
Montre-moi tes what?
Siens. Seins.
Oh God, what's that?
Siens.
Okay, what?
Montre-moi tes siens.
I don't know.
Well, let's hear how he says it. Montre-moi tes siens.
Montre-moi tes siens. God, I don't know.
Montre-moi tes siens. It's show me your tits.
There you go. That's the only phrase you need. Just walk around France. In France,
yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, and you actually might get some action.
Yeah, especially in the Somalian parts of France.
Oh, probably wouldn't say it in those. I might get limbs cut off. Troubling.
God.
And what would I be doing in the Somalian part of France?
I thought that was just France now. Actually, I don't know. I don't know where
parts
they're.
of Paris for sure.
I might be refugee washing. I don't know if it's particularly Somalia. I don't know where French refugees come from. So maybe I don't want to be unfair.
They could be Senegalese for all you know.
Yeah. Who am I? Who am I?
Who the fuck am I to culturally appropriate some Senegalese-esque?
Senegalese-esque?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Senegalesian.
So what's
Senegalesian.
So what's on the horizon, man? Is there anything good coming out? Is there anything interesting?
You said there was a British question you wanted to ask.
Oh yeah. I have heard some conflicting things. They have done on British television. They have televised Aldous Huxley's Brave New World in a series on Brit TV.
Recently?
2020, Brave New World. They're like one episode in or two episodes in or something.
Well,
I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
I am no longer in receipt of a television license.
Yeah, I know. I remember that, but I thought maybe like you'd talk to somebody or at the gym or something. I don't know. You know, might have come across it.
No, I kind of like stick away from terrestrial television as much as possible, but I will. Do you know? It sounds like it's at the BBC. This is American drama TV series.
American? Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. I thought I saw that it was airing in the UK.
Brave New World Sci-Fi Channel.
The Sci-Fi Channel? Oh God, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Please, let's see the trailer for...
It can't be on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's got nudity in it.
A Peacock original.
It's on Sky One.
It's on Sky One. I'm sure it's okay. So it's not that Brave New World then.
You gotta type in 2020.
Are we talking with fucking Solo in it?
I don't know.
No.
I've heard it's woke though. And I was like, how do you woke?
It's woke. It's 2020.
But how do you woke Brave New World? Like, that's the whole point. It's like the opposite. It has to be the opposite.
Everything I'm getting says Sci-Fi Channel. Unless it's just saying sci-fi is the genre. Wait, it could just be sci-fi as the genre.
Yeah, if it's not SYFY, then they're talking about the genre. Because the Sci-Fi Channel is SYFY now.
Yeah. It's just genrering it. Well,
how dare you assume it's genre?
I know. I could probably watch this, you know. I could get Now TV. I could subscribe to Now TV. And then I could get the Sky Entertainment, and it would be on that. And I'd be interested in watching the first episode and discussing it with you.
Well, look, I've heard
if you wanted to go there.
I've heard Montremont-le-Seine is in it. So there could be some redeeming qualities, even if it is overall woke. You might at least get some good nudity out of it, is what I'm saying. But I don't know. I'm trying to find out if it's any good. Even if it's woke, it could have
I'll watch the first episode. I'll report back to you on that. I'll watch the first episode. That's all I can promise.
Yeah. No.
And then I'll let you know. Because are you away for a while now, or are you going to be?
I'm going to be. I mean, I'll be around. I'm still going to be doing shows and stuff. I'm just heading down to Florida.
Okay.
To go. I'm going to go hang out with my whole family is going to go hang out with my parents for a little bit, since we normally would have seen my parents several times this year, except for, Corona-chan has put a damper on literally everything that we do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my parents like to see their grandkids. It's weird, I know, but so we're gonna go hang out with them in a state that is at least a little bit more free than Minnesota too. So I can't wait.
Sorry, I've just seen an article that says why Brave New World adaptations are always better than the book. Yeah, that's. I'm glad you had the same reaction as myself. You're right. Okay.
A highly regarded piece of classic literature. But listen, this idiot who made a TV show, they're the ones who nailed it.
Han fucking Solo is going to save the day, so that's fine.
Oh wait, is it the guy who played Han in the Solo movie?
Yes.
I never saw that.
Was it Alden Elkenreichen?
I never saw Solo. Is it any good?
My friend split up with his girlfriend, and he called us up. He said, "Dude, can I ask you a favor?" I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "I split with a missus. Do you mind if I sleep on the couch tonight?" So I said, "Of course you can, dude." So he slept on the couch, and then I said, "So what are you going to do? You know, where are you going to go?" He's like, "I don't know." So I said, "Right, you know, I've got a spare room. Do you want to stay here for a bit till you get yourself back on your feet?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Cheers, thanks."
Gentlemen.
How did he repay me? He said, "Hey, let's just have a movie night. Let's just fucking put a film on the fucking box." So I was like, "Fine." Twat puts fucking Solo on. I was like, "Dude, I don't want to watch this." He's like, "Come on, please, come on, let's watch this.
And you're like, "Do you know who I am? Do you literally know who I am?"
Jesus, man. And so I had agreed to, watch a movie, so I was like, fucking hell. And it was shite.
Oh, God.
It was absolute shite. It was terrible, boring. It was embarrassing. The guy can't act. He had no charisma. It was an absolute disaster. I see why this lost probably 200 million at the box office.
No, their only successes. What are you talking about? They're only successful movies.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. To say that they lost, that's bigotry. God, I really want to watch this first episode now because I bet it's absolute garbage. I mean, ooh, this could be interesting. Hey, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to discuss. We'll have to figure out a way to discuss this.
I'll have to figure out a way to watch it.
Yeah. Well, I can sort that probably.
Yeah. I mean, if it's on, I wanted to do a watch party of it, but I can't because it's not on Prime. But if it's somewhere, if it's on Netflix or Hulu or something, I can.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Well, if it's American production, so you will get it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
It's just where, unless it is a Sky TV production.
It's on Disney Plus. Wait, are you talking about Solo or Brave New World? There's no Brave New World's not going to be on Disney Plus.
They're not going to have titties.
No. Solo. Yeah, I don't want to watch Solo, guys.
Hey, remember when there used to be nudity and stuff?
Yes, I do. I
remember.
I've been talking about that recently. It's I think it's gratuitousness of all kinds is really falling out of favor. Like violence has to have a purpose. Everything has to be muted down, and I think it's just that studios are so afraid of how much they're investing into these things that they can't take any risk. Nothing.
Tits never go out of fashion, dude.
I know they don't, but for movies, for some reason they do.
Well, they don't. That's just it. You see, because if they have it in, people will watch. Women like watching stuff like that as well. You know, I know it's surprising.
No,
they like a little bit of naughty.
Yeah, I agree with you. And but for some reason, it's transitioned to TV. That's what I came to that realization. The TV shows have like all the gratuitous nudity. When I say TV, I mean like the premium TV stuff. Like Brave New World, like Spartacus and stuff like that. They have
well, Spartacus had big swinging dongers as well, didn't it?
You know, I'm finding though that several 80s movies did too. It just was not like there'll be a flopper in the background or something. It's like, what was that?
Oh, right, yeah.
And
what was that?
Right. It's
where did that come from?
It's terrifying. It always catches you by surprise. It's like, whoa. No, we're supposed to be in a women's locker room. This is not correct. But But yeah, it's moved to the TV shows. The sort of gratuitous nudity, and I can't figure out why that is. Why they're comfortable on HBO having a bunch of man parts running around, some basically softcore pornography, sex scenes, like why that has moved to HBO as opposed to just being in every horror movie like it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, there was a reason why you watched Scream horror. Like when I say Scream, I mean teen Scream. You know, horror movies, not per se Scream as a
because
franchise.
Scream didn't have anything in it ever.
No, just a tight sweater and a cold night, from what I can remember.
Yeah.
But you would watch something like that because you were going to get gore and you were going to get tits.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you were watching it. You were going to get scares and you were going to get titillation. You were going to get the kind of extremes, and that's why you'd kind of watch those teen slasher horrors.
Right.
Because they'd just be goofy, dumb. You weren't watching them for fucking Oscar nominations.
Right, that's why you're watching Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah, because you want to see Jessica nip to the shower in the middle of everyone getting massacred.
Exactly.
It makes no sense, but they have to get that scene in.
You got to get clean. You can't. You can't expect these people to get killed while dirty.
She got blood on her cheek that she needs to get off in a big soapy shower scene.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Sleepaway Camp isn't on Prime, man. I wish it was. They have Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, but not number 1.
Should watch Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I haven't watched a decent slasher flick for a long time.
Yeah, I've been watching great movies. Nothing but hits. Not all of them are hits. That's a lie, but generally speaking, my favorite recent movie though that I've done on the watch party was Rollerball with James Caan, 1975.
Wow. Holy shit, man. I remember that film.
Do you remember it though?
Well, I mean, I remember watching it probably sometime in the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I remembered too. And then I watched it and I was like, this is actually really good. Like it was a fantastic movie. It doesn't have any nudity in it, spoiler alert. Or anything.
No,
like that.
it's just a terrible, not so violent film of roller skate death.
But that's like the backstory or the side piece of the movie. It's actually a dystopian sci-fi future about corporate takeover of the entire planet, and then the implementation of control and the centralization of ideas. James Caan tries to get a book or some books, and the lady's like, "Oh, sorry, these are on the not approved list. All of these books, they've been summarized. I'll give you the summary. The computer has summarized the books for you, so you don't have to bother reading them."
No, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's got this backstory that is like very Brave New World 1984.
Yeah.
And it's just instead of governments, it's corporations that own each of these cities, and they are the functional government. And and so they have implemented the control, like to the point where James Caan's wife has left him. And it's because the corporation, one of the executives wanted her. So she got reassigned, basically.
He's still kicking, isn't he, James Caan? Is he still kicking, or did he pass a couple of years ago?
I don't know.
I got a feeling he's still with us, you know.
I hope so. You know, my favorite...
He might have passed a couple of years ago, you know. I'm going to check.
My favorite James Caan movie is Way of the Gun. And if you haven't watched Way of the Gun, you need to.
Yeah, he's still with us. Yeah, I thought so.
Attaboy, James.
Yeah. Keep kicking, boy. Keep kicking, son.
Have you ever seen Way of the Gun? Benicio del Toro, Ryan Felipe?
More than likely. But I'd be a lost to kind of... I watched a lot of Westerns when I was a kid. So there's a high chance.
This isn't a Western.
Oh, okay.
This is made in like 2000.
Oh.
2001, I think. And
probably not then.
Benicio del Toro and Ryan Felipe are scumbags.
Oh my God, Ryan Felipe.
Yeah,
holy shit. He was a thing for a minute, wasn't he?
Yes, just about a minute, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But I like him.
Dangerous Liaison, and boom.
Cruel Intentions.
Yes, Cruel Intentions. That's it. Cruel Intentions, not Dangerous Liaison. The modern day version of Dangerous Liaison.
And so they're scumbags that decide the world doesn't have anything to offer them. And to quote, so they go out looking for the treasure they know must be waiting for them. And they decide to kidnap this chick who is a surrogate mother for a very wealthy guy. And the idea is they'll ransom the chick and the baby.
Okay.
And it's great. It's great. Also, in the first 5 minutes, you get to see some cosmic justice come right to Sarah Silverman's face.
Sorry, we're talking about a cum shot, or we're talking about proper justice? Okay.
Proper justice. Justice. It's actually probably the pinnacle of Sarah Silverman's career, in my opinion. She's great.
Are you a Star Trek fan?
No. I mean,
okay.
I
You've watched Voyager?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've never watched Voyager. I was going to say, I said that vehemently, and I didn't mean to. But I don't...
No!
You just got to be careful claiming you're a fan of anything today, because people are like, oh, no.
In season 2, episode 15, what was the name of the... Oh, yeah, fuck out of here.
Yeah, but
no, there was the reason why I asked is I was watching an episode of a Voyager, not too long ago. It's probably about a year, 18 months ago now.
Sure.
And it was the one where they it's a two-parter where they go back to the 1990s on Earth.
Oh, excellent.
And Tom Paris gets hooked up with a girl, and it was Sarah fucking Silverman. I was like, what?
Oh, that's great.
What? And she was incredibly annoying in it.
Yeah.
Incredibly annoying in it.
Well, I think
how?
When God was making her, he's like, I'll liken it this way. When I was in chef class as a kid, I thought I'm gonna be a chef. So as a senior in high school, I did a VOTEC at the community college for chef training.
Nice.
Intro to chefery. And it was pancake week. And so we're making pancakes. And I brushed by the grill. I brushed by one of the temperature knobs on the grill with one of my legs. And it turned it up to like 500 degrees.
Nice.
And these were flat steel grills. So it's not like you could see the fire increase or anything like that. And so I'm cooking the pancake on the griddle. And I flip it over, and it's just black on the one side. That's what happened. God like turned while he was about to put Sarah Silverman in the cosmic oven, and his penis rubbed against the dial for annoying and cranked it all the way up to infinity.
Well, that's funny because I used the word, she was incredibly annoying in it.
Yeah.
That must be an association with Sarah Silverman then.
Yeah. Oh, she's
just incredibly annoying.
Yeah, but it's like a gift how annoying she is. It's like what?
It's a gift that hasn't stopped giving. I would say.
Right.
That mind keeps on giving. It hasn't fucking stopped giving. I wish it would fucking stop giving. I would still rag her though.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I would. I really would. I would still rag her though.
Do you want to hear the annoying howls?
Yeah. I want to hear how she comes, you know. Oh my god!
You but see the thing I'm getting out of these older movies, they're not all old movies. Like, it's hard to see any movie that was made in a year that starts with 2 to be old, but some of them kind of are. But
they're old in the sense of ideology now, because
Yeah, you watch the first 5 minutes of Way of the Gun, and you will hear Sarah Silverman. She will say all of your gamer words, all of them at once, just in beautiful, annoying Sarah Silverman orgasm howl fashion.
Oh, good.
And it's great. And you're like, why can't we have this? Like, why can't this is just funny. That's all this scene is. It's hilarious because you've met this person. You've met this Sarah Silverman person before somewhere, and you hate her. Everyone hates this lady. And why can't we just have that in the movie?
Who was she together with for the longest time?
I don't remember. I mean, I remember that she was with someone.
Yeah, and somebody I was like, oh, when I kind of first heard. It wasn't Matthew Broderick because he was with the other one, but it's sort of something along those kind of lines. It was just like, oh my god, I never knew that they were together. Was it Hank Azaria?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Was it Jimmy Kimmel? Wow,
that's what people are saying.
That is like the square root of annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, now you understand why she's annoying, because he is possibly the most obnoxious twat that has ever stepped on God's green earth.
He is terrible.
I don't want to use the word hate because I don't hate him. He's the kind of person that would come up and talk to me. If you're at a party and because he has to talk to everyone because he has to tell everyone how great he is.
Right.
He would come up to me in a party. I would just turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
He'd be like, just about to say something. I'd be like, just going to cut you off there. And I'd just go. I just don't want to hear anything, mate.
But I do have to say, though, as much as Jimmy Kimmel sucks at, everything, The Man Show was really good. Did you ever watch The Man Show?
No.
It was him and Adam Carolla, and it was a show. It was on Spike TV, and it was a show for men. And they ended every episode with videos of girls jumping on trampolines. Like, to give you a tone idea of what the show was. It was all just about beer and women and men being men.
Is that when he used to do his blackface?
Yes. I think actually the Karl Malone blackface, Jimmy Kimmel, might have been from The Man Show.
There you go.
It was, the girls on trampolines were in bikinis as well. Because, I don't... Yeah. Someone in the chat wanted to make sure
nowadays they're being fucking burkas.
Well, listen, that when she's coming down and the burqa raises a little bit and you get halfway up that calf.
Did I just see a smattering of ankle? Oh my god.
Where's that Sarah Silverman? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Where is your god now?
It's at the knee.
But remember we used to have shows for men, where you were allowed to have a show for a man.
Yeah.
It was specifically designed for blokes to just be like, hey, do you want to ogle fit women for 30 minutes? Yes, I really would. Because and here it is. Here's a show. There's a show for you right there. Ah, cool. Cheers.
They had an
Do you
episode.
want to laugh at dumb shit? There you go.
These guys would drink. They drink like 3 or 4 pints of beer a show during the course of it. They just always had this big mug, like a stein of beer that they're drinking out of. But they invited a guy on the show, some old guy, and they did the Century Club challenge. It's 100 shots of beer in 100 minutes.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's not, and in the grand scheme of things, it's not an absolute ton of beer, but it's a lot, and it's fast enough and consistent enough that people like they come close to dying, from drinking.
Okay.
They get so hammered, and it was.
I was actually thinking about doing it after. I was like,
I mean, I'm exaggerating on the getting close to dying. I'm just saying you get really, really tossed.
Okay.
And these guys, they got demolished. It was great. It was great.
We used to have a wonderful show here. 11 o'clock, Friday night, Channel 4, called Euro Trash. And it was hosted by Anton Decon and Jean-Paul Gaultier. And you would literally just take you to weird-ass places in Europe. And there would be something fucking freakishly weird going on.
Yeah.
So it could be just like some guy has got like a collection of the world's biggest bogeys, or it could be like we're going to see this director whose films only have naked men and women defecating everywhere. It was just the craziest fucking show, and it was brilliant. It was amazing stuff. Eurotrash, yeah. Anton Decon and Jean-Paul Gaultier. Yes, that Jean-Paul Gaultier.
God, why? I don't know what happened to entertainment, man. I really don't. We
lost our sense of humor. That's what happened.
That's true.
The world's lost its sense of humor at the moment. And, hey, nice. Somebody's just sent me a picture of a load of Transformers. Nice.
Oh, you know what? Someone sent earlier, they said to check our Twitters. They tagged us. It was the guy who did that absolutely disgusting Sister of Battle. When we were on the last stream. Like the really good one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I gotta.
Yeah, I saw an image of. Is it? Yeah, I shall fulfill your deepest desires. There, all your armies are painted.
Where is?
I got a sexy succubus with a tiny fucking bikini on and shit.
Wait,
she's like,
where's
I
that?
will fulfill your deepest desires. And then it's just like, the next picture is her and she's painted all of the guys' fucking miniatures.
Oh. How do I find the thing I'm tagged in? Oh, notifications. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Listen, you'd think at some point I'd actually understand Twitter.
No.
Let's see.
Hey, you want to see some top quality me art? Like drawing?
Oh, here it is.
Today's thumbnail on the video, man. Look at that. That is top quality marker pen.
That's amazing.
Board drawing right there.
Oh my god, this guy makes me want to quit painting.
Oh, what's he done? Oh no, why? God damn it. I might want
at Dave_Sandman. He tagged us both. It's in your mentions.
At Dave, I see him. Oh, he's got the wonderful imagery.
It's a living saint. Saint Celine. Holy Christ, this guy is ridiculous.
Hold on. Oh, fuck my ass, mouth and tits. Jesus, man.
I just retweeted it if anybody wants to see it. This is
fucking hell.
Buddy, stop being you.
You're killing me here, dude. You're killing me.
He's got words on the damn
on the prayer tabs. Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
Oh my goodness.
I can't get mad though. I can't get mad. It's too good. It's just too good to get mad at. It's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
10 Gen Ken says this racist harassed me endlessly. Look at these two completely reasonable emails where he gives me an out and warns me where his case is headed. Obviously. Also, hi, Az playing Shadowlands.
Hi. I might give it a go for the first month on release, but I've just realized, of course, that Cyberpunk is due out the same month, so I don't know if I'll be done with Cyberpunk by then.
What the hell is Shadowlands?
So I don't know. Is the honest answer right now? I don't know.
What
Shadowlands is it's the next World of Warcraft expansion.
Oh, okay.
And it's due out in November. And WoW's not been good for a long time.
Yeah, I never played it. Because by the time it came out, I had to get off of MMOs because I was
yeah.
They were a risk factor for me.
Yeah. I used to have sex once, and then I started playing MMOs, and then that ended. So they are relationship killers. Our MMORPGs, or so they used to be. Thankfully now, well, there again, Final Fantasy 14 is incredible. It's amazing.
I kind of hate it, but it's okay. Sorry.
I love it. I love it.
What do you play as?
Weeb. What am I afraid of?
No, what do you play as on 14?
Oh, I play as a samurai.
Yeah, I was playing samurai
a
while.
Nice.
And then I liked Dark Knight, too. I switched up to Dark Knight.
Nice.
That's all I ever played, though.
I just adore the samurai playstyle. It's like, I found my class. Found my class.
You know why I liked samurai? It reminded me a lot of ways of playing a bard in EverQuest.
Oh, okay. I never played EverQuest, so
it was just the samurai combination system was really cool. You'd have to figuring out what the optimal combos and stuff like that. It was just a lot of stringing through the skills in very particular and specific ways.
Yeah. Getting your
That's and that's similar to how the
what did we
bard
used
played.
to call it? God, we used to have a very specific word for it. My brain's kind of dead when I think about these things anymore.
Yeah.
Your rotation.
Your rotation. You had your opener and then your and everything and then hitting your limit break at the right time. It was it's a cool game. Here's the thing. I grew up playing EverQuest. And I liked sort of the steady, very fast-paced combat of EverQuest. It was very fast-paced combat that would take forever. It was weird.
Yeah.
But I liked that. And a lot of other MMOs, and especially the Final Fantasy ones, combat is very slow in a lot of ways.
It's definitely slower than like World of Warcraft or anything or something like that. I tell you one thing though, when it comes out next year, you want to check out Phantasy Star Online Generations or whatever it's called, the new one.
Okay.
Which is coming out next year. That is like fast action-based combat and it's really good fun. Okay. It's like really exciting, and you can just instead of being like an MMORPG, it's like a lobby system. So you can go down to the world in a little group with friends, 4 or 5 people, smash through whatever mission you got, and then you're done.
Isn't that what like Destiny kind of is too?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Destiny's a little bit more open world, but yeah, so kind of similar-esque fashion in as much as it can operate off a lobby-based system, but. Yeah, with Destiny, you'll go off into your strike or whatever, but there is a big open world element to Destiny.
Oh, okay. I never played Destiny, so my buddy played it, so I watched him a couple times, and I was like, eh.
I just my top tweet is from It's a Gundam, and it just says, "This Pokimane fart compilation. Where is it? I need to see this."
Wait, what?
Yeah, this Pokimane fart compilation. Where is it? I need to see this.
Well, you gotta figure these streamers are on for 8 hours a day or whatever. Somewhere there's got to be a hot mic picking up a fart.
Eating cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're dropping some deuces.
That'll do it.
I hit mute on the microphone if I'm dropping a queef.
I just hold it in. I hold it in and reabsorb it into my system for energy. You can't let that go to waste.
You can't let it. Yeah, that is not waste product. That is waste not whatnot, and I want it. I want it back.
Exactly.
Bring me my fart back, please. Hey, fair enough.
Someone said it's on Pornhub, so
probably
the farting compilation. Stop! I'm trying to paint some fine detail here.
Yeah. You know somebody's fapping over it as well. That's the worst thing.
You know,
I'm gonna have to put a cylinder into my mouth for this bit.
Oh, you got that.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the light on. He's got the light on.
But nobody's home.
You can see someone just sitting there pounding one out to.
I'm drooling.
Get it!
I'm drooling.
Get it, girl. Puggernaut says, "We need a new poll for thoughts. Simp or pimp?" Oh no. Oh no. No. You cannot disrespect women like that here, sir. We can only talk about their farting compilations.
Yes. Women were meant to fart. That's what they were made for in life. The farting.
Again, right as I go to paint something fine detail, you're like, the farting.
The farting. You think you farted? I was born in the fart. Molded by it. I didn't smell fresh air until I was a man.
God damn it. So I've been, just so everybody knows, I guess I can show what I've been working on. I've been working on some trim, some gold trim on this guy. Here's the,
Okay, hey, that looks good, blood.
So, we're doing some gold trim work.
Ironically, that's exactly what I'm doing now.
Yeah. I hate it because I don't like using these little brushes. Do you have do you have like a wet palette or a dry palette or what?
I use a dry palette. I have purchased a wet palette, but I need to like understand how to use them properly.
I'm using a paper plate, and I think that's bad.
I use an actual palette. Not a palette. I use a paper palette, a wax paper, like a waxy paper palette.
Yeah, because that's
so it doesn't dry so quick.
Right, because this dries up really quickly. So I need to get on that.
But with the trim, you wanna be brushing with the side of the brush.
Yeah.
Not the tip, the side. You want to be running it over the raised bit.
Right. Yes. Yes, I've learned that. A little bit. When I say I've learned that, I've seen it and I academically understand it, and then when I go to paint it, I'm just like, and just shove the paintbrush directly onto it.
Yeah.
As hard as possible.
Absolutely. That's how you should do it.
You should do an entire stream with the
I'm kind of concentrating it now, actually. I don't feel like you're...
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stream Mr. Keith Richards.
I don't know I'm very fine about it. Oh, it's sympathy for the devil, baby. Oh, this is hard.
You know what you never have to do? You never have to Google if Keith Richards is still alive. The man's immortal.
He will never die.
It's unstoppable.
He will never die. You know he's gonna fucking die tomorrow now you've said that.
Sorry, Keith. It was a good run.
Jinx off. You know, jinx on. Yeah, how is that man still alive? I have no idea.
He's the human equivalent of a Hostess Twinkie.
He's got so many preservatives.
Yeah, he's fine.
He has lived a life. There
is
no denying that.
I think we should all be envious in some way.
Oh, without doubt. Yeah, you gotta respect that.
He did everything we were told would kill us, and it all canceled each other out.
To excess, to such an excess as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Oh, go ahead.
Jagger's birthday the other day, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I think the answer to that question necessarily is yes, because it's worded a little vaguely. It was Mick Jagger's birthday the other day. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I have no time frame for how long that is, but
it was Mick Jagger's birthday this year, wasn't it? Yes.
He's got another one coming sometime in the next year too. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's a greedy twat.
We need to talk about the birthday privilege of the white male.
Yes. Well, the queen gets two. Fucking greedy cow. So you know.
Yeah, when's she gonna kick off? Is the question.
Probably not. I reckon she'll hit 100.
You think so?
Yeah, I think she'll hit 100. Her mum did.
Do they have special like? Now, aren't royal genes like terrible though? Because weren't they just banging each other's brother like
inbred? Yeah.
But they got the longevity down.
These are German genes, really, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much what our royal family is. They're pretty much descendants of Germania.
She's like an import or what?
Yeah, she's like an import queen, yeah.
Queens are necessarily imports, right? Like, because the male carries the bloodline down as prince, and then they marry and they make a queen from somewhere else. Isn't that
I mean, the royal family still operates off it does operate off a patriarchal system because male heirs take precedence over female heirs.
Yeah. You said it in a nice way, in the better way.
I did. Yeah. I said it in a more British way, probably. Look at Harry now. I mean, fuck me. He is.
I don't want to look at him.
Fucked.
He is the opposite of man.
Yeah, he's turned into fucking soy.
Yeah.
And we used to love Harry because he used to be the naughty boy.
Who was the chopper pilot? Was he the chopper pilot in the
He was in the army.
Yeah.
Oh, I think William was the chopper pilot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think William was the chopper pilot. Harry was the one he actually did active duty in Afghanistan.
You know when I knew that Harry was done? It was when the announcement came out that his mother-in-law was moving in.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was game over, dude. Game over.
Game over, man.
Yeah, fucking hell. That is just like what?
Well, it was like a cascade of his life going bad. It's like, oh, Harry's removing himself from the family and moving a million miles away to Canada or whatever. Like, oh, Oh, now he's giving up all his guns. Oh, and his mother's moving in. His mother-in-law's moving in.
His mother-in-law's moving in, and he's got her pregnant, and she's had a baby. That's all you use. Now you're done. You're done, mate.
And now the next announcement is going to be Meghan Markle's boyfriend is moving in, or whatever. That's next on the list.
Not surprise me. Yeah. And he's going to be 6'8" and fucking darker than a black man's cape. He's going to be called fucking Leroy. He's going to be all of it.
Oh,
he's going to be all of it.
Oh no! We'll have to have Harry in a gone and coffin meme.
yeah, be carried away. Oh my god, Harry is over party.
I love that they're like, yeah, we're renouncing. Well, we're not renouncing, but we're basically cutting our ties with the British royal family. And the Queen's like, okay, get out then. And they're like, wait, no, we want to still be like no, get out.
No, can we have some money? No, fuck, Gran.
Oh, but then
Gran.
You know the other prince, he had a little Epstein problem.
What?
Andrew, right?
Oh, Andrew, you're talking about?
Yeah, he's on the.
He's
They had to kick him out, basically.
Well, I mean, Andrew has he has been a naughty boy for a long time. That was absolutely known. He was a naughty boy. How he was a naughty boy? Well, to what extent, I should say, he was a naughty boy? Not so much. Does this surprise me? Being taking a trip to Epstein's Island as Andrew? No.
And being specifically named by the young masseuse or whatever. Like, oh yeah, it was Prince Andrew. You know, he's like, fuck me.
He's got he must have got up to. I dread to think what he might have been up to in his life. Is the nicest way that I could phrase it with. He kind of reminds me of almost Caligula-esque in as much as you can just see him. He had no hope of ever being king.
Yeah.
Because of Charles and Charles's heirs. So all he had in his life was everything he could ever want.
And no responsibility to ever come out of it.
Exactly. So what happens to a person when they have zero responsibility and everything that they could possibly desire?
Could you imagine
what happens to that man?
Taxpayer-funded hedonism?
Oh, well, he's had plenty of it. Absolutely guarantee you he has had plenty of that.
What do you think of the royal family? I'm always curious about like actual British ideas about the royal family today and all that stuff.
I mean, what purpose do they truly serve? The government will say that, well, they're an amazing tourist bringer in, you know, for the UK. And yeah, the UK's got no fucking export whatsoever. All we do is fucking import. So is that what they are? Is they're just a sideshow circus?
It's weird because the castle will still be there if they're gone.
Yes.
And so
there's lots of castles, Will.
Right. So like
Buckingham Palace will stay there, but Buckingham Palace would be, I don't know, turn into some flats. I don't know.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know that. Do people go to see the actual royal family, like, or do they just go to see the stuff that's associated with them?
They go to see Buckingham Palace. You know, all of these places are open for tourism.
Yeah.
You know, the Queen's not there sat on the throne saying, "Come on, then, have a gander at me."
She doesn't take audience anymore. She should. Where are you going? Could you imagine the Queen sitting there all day while you get to go and air your grievances in person, like a big ass line of people waiting?
Fucking hell!
Waiting like a Disney ride to go. Like, you know, well, the baker stole 40 quid from me or whatever. God, that'd be great. She should have to do that. Should be the penance. If you want to stay the royal family, you have to do the old call to court and hear the grievances of the townsfolk of London.
Didn't they recently, or I say recently, this might have been like, I don't know, 3 years ago, but didn't they recently come onto Twitter or some shit? Buckingham Palace came on Twitter or some shite. I'd like to see the Queen like gin tweeting at 2 a.m. That's what I'd like to see, you know? Just like fucking lying in bed, Philip snoring, bored, you know? Nothing on Netflix. Ugh. You know, it'd be awesome. She could have some quality gin tweets, you know.
I think the Queen should get on that Omegle app or whatever, where it just like rotates you through talking to teenagers or something. Sit there and have conversations.
She would just get tits all the time. That's all she would get.
God, that'd be
she would just get horny fucking women with the norks out. Imagine the Queen. What if the Queen was one of them? Just sat there, crown on, tits out, you know.
Queen's like, you thought you were giving me tits, but wham!
Yeah, you thought, I'm fucking ahead of you, bitch.
Oh my!
I'm fucking giving you a couple of swingers, you know.
those have to be.
I might be 92 or whatever she is, but I can go.
This is 92 years of gravity coming at you.
Yeah, whoa!
She just unrolls those things down to her feet or whatever.
Yeah. Have you seen a royal sweater puppies before? These are the Queen's sweater puppies, boy. Put that fucking little thing away. You can't handle all of this.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. There's so much life that I want to happen, and I know that it won't, but God, it'd be great just to...
What, if the Queen got her tits out?
Like, no, not for me. I never want that to happen to me. I just want to know that it happened to someone on a chat app on the internet.
What if the fucking Queen's Tindering? You know?
Exactly.
What if some guy's just like sees this like 38-year-old woman, he's just like, fuck yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Swipes right. They agree to meet up. Turns up, fucking Queen there.
She took a stock photo.
Yeah, it's got Getty's images on it. You know, just like
dude with a stock photo.
Yeah, I really need a fuck. You know, I was hoping. You know, this was me when I was younger. I promise. You know, it's the only picture I had available on my dial-up phone. Yeah, that'd be fucking cool. That would be.
That'd be funny. That guy would have the best night of his life too. You know, she'd rock his world.
Oh, she'd be like spit in my mouth and everything. You know.
Yeah.
She'd just be filth. You know, she'd just be absolute filth.
Call me French.
Yeah. Just, flip me over and take me up the wrong one.
Why would you do this? Oh my God.
Yeah, yes. Paint me like one of your French ladies.
Angry Baneling right now is so pissed off that India is no longer a UK colony. That's what's happening here.
Been a long time, mate.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
You're you're going to some gulag tomorrow.
I'm gonna get dragged out my bed tonight. Yeah,
I'm gonna clip this stream and send it to the Queen on Omegle.
On Omegle, yeah. On Tinder. Swipe right for titty bags.
The Royal Premium Snapchat. When they need to really raise funds, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, you're gonna have the Queen's OnlyFans.
Premium snaps from the Queen.
OnlyFans, you'll see the real Queen, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God, no. Puggernaut says Keith Richards will die, and we will have the first recorded incident of a crematorium staff ODing on the job.
Yeah, they'll just be off on the vapors, won't they? When he's burning, they'll be sniffing that thing, being like, "Fuck, good boy." Just that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. That's your parting gift in life. To get me high.
I have a serious question. How have rock bands not gotten the Me Too treatment yet?
Because women love them. That's why.
But they tried to Me Too Bieber, and it's like Bieber has banged some chicks on tour. That's happened.
Well,
a billion
they
times.
Get women backstage. Has a tour, gets women backstage. That's what they do. They round them up. They go in, suck a dick, and they're out.
Yeah, how has that not gotten? And when I say Me Too, I don't mean with oh, he raped me. I mean just the abuse of women, the grooming, that whole thing that's obviously hitting comics right now. Like, how is this not?
I answered this question the other day.
You did.
Because if they try and do that, you have to Me Too every single person on the planet. Because what do we do as a society? What do? We go out to pubs, we go out to clubs. What do? We see a woman that we are attracted to physically, because that's what it is initially. It's all physical attraction.
You do all this. I just played.
Well, you're married now with 1,000 kids, so it's it's game over, man. But the ritual beforehand, and this is what we used to do, and then what do? You're drunk, you're horny, you bang.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's
literally
the fucking life.
Purpose.
That is life. All a celebrity does is bypass the shit.
They just do it efficiently.
Yes, they just have it. Yeah, they have a much better system of doing it. They have a much, possibly better clientele. Possibility of clientele.
Yeah.
And they can be very selective with which one of those make it.
Right.
And they are ready and willing. They're ready and willing, and they're throwing themselves at you. You can't take away women's agency.
Oh,
women, you can't have it both ways. You can't. Well, they're trying to, but you can't have it both ways.
Right.
You can't say that we are this, that, and the other, but we have no agency. Which one is it? Are you empowered, or do you have no agency? Which one is it?
So is the difference?
If you're empowered, it means you make your own decisions. So you can't have given up your agency. Therefore, you were very much complicit with what you wanted.
Then is the difference between comics, for example, and music, the fact that the women never get into music, they don't bang their way into the band, so to speak. But in comics,
well, I mean the comic stuff, half of it is just spurious anyway.
Right, but the idea is that these chicks are getting sexually taken advantage of because they're trying to get into the industry, and there's a guy who's a gatekeeper, so to speak.
Let me put it this way, right?
Yeah.
Some attractive, or potentially attractive, but some woman, let's forget attractiveness. Some woman thinks that she can take advantage of an established comic creator with a vagina and breasts.
I mean, how dare you?
To get a leg up in the industry.
Maybe 2 legs up.
And 2 legs up, 2 legs up and an arm. And they do the dirty, and she doesn't get her career out of it. Tough shit. You thought you could play him? You got fucking played.
Yeah,
this is how the game is. This is how the fucking game is.
I agree, but I'm saying so the difference though with the music industry is they're not trying to get into the music industry.
No, they're trying to get into their pants.
Right. They're just trying to bang the rock star. They're not trying to bang the rock star and end up as the bassist.
No, they're just turning up, and they want Justin Bieber's seed on some part of their body. or in some part of the body. But if I was him, no, it's just gratification. It's just gratification to say that they did so.
Yeah, I'm in full agreement with you on the comics thing. I think that part of it that we ignore, the whole you're trying to take advantage of the man's position by using your physical assets to get something from him that you otherwise weren't getting, and you're mad that it didn't work. Like,
yes,
that's shitty too.
Well, I mean, this is the game. These are the games we play.
Right.
These are the games we play. Some will succeed. Some will get favors for it. Some will get pushed along the way. But others won't. Others will fall by the wayside. They will be told, I'll try what I can do, but, if you got no fucking talent to back it up, or, if your vagina isn't pure fucking sunshine, then there is a chance that you will fail. When you... you can't fucking whinge and moan that you got out fucking played in the game that you were playing.
Yeah, I just wish these guys would stop apologizing for it.
Well, these aren't men.
That's true. I said guys.
True.
That's
true,
also maybe
true. I apologize.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Apologize. That was me jumping the gun. I apologize. It was a knee jerk response. You did nothing wrong.
Thank you.
Yes, these aren't men. These aren't. Tom King is that guy. He's so bitch made. I think he actually has a cunt as well as is a cunt. He's that level of bitch made. He is absolute fucking 1000% soybean.
Yeah, he's terrible. God, what a
he's just an absolute scumbucket.
But like,
and a racist too.
Warren Ellis too, though.
Warren Ellis did nothing wrong.
Well, just the apology. Oh, I've hurt a lot of people in my life, and
his apology was written by his agent. He didn't give two fucks.
Yeah, I know.
You could tell if you read that's his publicist or whatever that's just done it because they thought it'd be a thing to do. But Warren Ellis don't give two fucking shites about what he did. Do it all again tomorrow, as he should.
Yeah,
as he should.
That's why be a renowned artist of any stripe if you're not using it to further the cause of getting laid.
Well, they were saying. Well, I mean, there is actually a wee bit of truth in that, in as much as.
No, I'm serious. I'm 100% serious.
Yeah, we all use. I say the royal we as human beings. We all use our position as manipulation. You never have a parity in relationship, or it's very rare that you will have parity in relationship. Some person will have a better job. Some person will bring in more money. Some person will have more influence. Some person will have more this, that. There would never be a parity. And if you think, because we got a lot of, men are using, using this to manipulate women. Welcome to the human race, and welcome to how many times do we manipulate people into getting to bed with us? Tinder, you're 5'10". You're 5'5". You're 5'10" on Tinder.
Yeah.
I've got blonde hair. I'm bald. Everyone plays the fucking tricks. Everyone plays the manipulations.
Because it's about getting in the door. It's about getting in the door.
Foot in the door. Yeah.
And
so,
just get me to the damn interview.
Yeah, and if that's one way to get something that you're potentially interested in, so what? So the fuck what? Again, you can manipulate all you want, but that person has their own agency. Yep. So the word no, not interested, not today, can always come in at any single solitary point in this situation and cut everything off.
You know what's amazing? This like weird idea that women are somehow incapable of saying no. Like
Yes.
just ask any mildly nerdish or shy guy if women can say no. I wonder what their answer will be.
Well, it's because then if they admit to having the ability to say yes or no, then they're admitting to responsibility. And half of them are not wanting to accept responsibility because they're wanting to demonize.
Right. It's like, look, I was emailing with Warren Ellis and he asked me to make sexual videos of myself. Hey, here's a thought. Tell him no. Just say that. Just pretend he's a guy with 4-meter thick glasses walking up and asking you out for a coffee. You'd say no to that guy literally constantly without hesitation. No. No and ew. Just say
exactly. Yeah, if you're not interested, the answer is no. And to all the people who are just like, well, you were thrusting yourself upon her. Well, no, this is how we get fucking little kiddies in the world. Somebody has to make a move.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be for gratification or whether it be for population, for reproduction, somebody somewhere has to make a fucking move.
That's what we need to fix the birth rate in Japan. We need a slogan. No gratification without repopulation.
Yeah.
That's how we fix it.
That's how we fix this.
But
it's just so, we are in, it's just such a dumb situation at the moment where, they're wanting to play both worlds. They're wanting to play both sides of the coin. They're not wanting to take responsibility. They're not wanting to have any agency, but at the same time, they're empowered and they make the decisions. What's it going to be? Which one's it going to be? You gotta fucking pick one and stick with one, because people are really beginning to lose patience with your shit.
Yep. Speaking of which,
not
really.
This is coming along nicely.
Not really. Speaking of which, but I just realized we've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Oh wow!
My God, that looks.
That's what we're kind of getting to. Yeah, it's not quite. It's getting there.
And so I think I've got a bunch of chats to read through, and I should do that, and then we should probably wrap up the show because I've got to take my kids to violin at some point.
Yeah. This is why we did it early, so you could do your things.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna go through these, and we're gonna do the chats. Matt the Beast says, I find it funny how we all knew people didn't learn their lesson after Hillary, but I'm honestly surprised they are doing the exact same thing with Biden. At least Biden's doing everything to sabotage Corn Pop because he's a bad dude who ain't black.
Nice.
Biden is just a cataclysmic disaster.
He's a joke.
And
he can't form a single sentence anymore.
Did you see where the guys like asked him if he took the cognitive test that Trump took? And he asked the guy if he was are you on drugs? Or are you junkie?
Yeah. What?
Fuck are you talking about, Joe? What are you talking about?
But he's got to pass it. If he gets in, he's just going to pass it to whoever the vice president's going to be.
I almost hope it happens. And you know why? I definitely don't want a Joe Biden president, and I definitely don't want whoever his vice president is going to be. But I do want the first female president of the United States to happen because a man got elected and then left. Can you imagine? Like, the first female president didn't get elected, but instead they had to have Joe Biden as a straw president go in there.
Wow.
So that Kamala Harris or whatever could take the reins over. God.
That is in the realms of possibility.
Yes.
As well. That is truly within the realms of possibility. Because there's no way that he could function. No way.
Congress would have...
He's walking Alzheimer's disease, this guy.
Congress would have to... they'd almost have a duty to remove him from office. Especially after how all of them have talked about Trump being not mentally fit for the past 4 years. It's like, okay, you're going to put in Joe? I mean, are you sure he's not?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem healthy. God, it's so great. But That's why I kind of hope it happens in that way. I mean, if
yeah.
my theory on that is not that I want it to happen, but if it does, at least we get that. At least that's the result.
Well, I can't see Trump lose. I mean, I can't say it not in the way that I'm rah-rahing Trump, but I think there's a lot of fucking Americans, a lot of quiet Americans who are fucking sick of this shit.
Oh yeah,
going on right now.
Well, I think
and
that's
they're just keeping quiet, and they're just going to go to the voting booths, and they're just going to put it in their vote.
I think that's the problem with the polling data, is that people don't want to say I'm going to vote for Trump because they've been just beat over the head with it every single second, but they're still going to vote for him. So the polling data just doesn't reflect that, or it can't capture that, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Architect of Fate says, Rekieta Law, the only salami parts of France are where the burnt down churches are, and Ilhan Qatar Omar's district. That's Minnesota, France. I got it. Also,
did you say salami or did it Somali?
It says salami. It says
it
salami.
Does say salami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, check out my previous super chat for some breaking Second Amendment news. I'm thinking maybe grounds to remove background checks. Where Architect of Fate? Let me see. Why do I not?
I got that wash on. Damn, this is starting to look good.
I'm
jealous. I'm coveting my starting to get there.
It might be on Architect of Fate. Might be on these on the actual super chats. We'll see. Lord Infernicious, welcome to Super Lawyer status. Thank you for that. Welcome to the channel. Phoenix Lord Asterman says, morning guys. I'll be working on some Drukhari Scourges with this in the background. So I hope there's some good nerd discussions. Well, we try.
Did we do good, folks, or did we do bad today?
Hopefully both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah, it focused for just a second. It's looking good, man.
It's just starting to get there.
I'm
really gonna look forward to putting the detail on the cape.
I love the belt-fed Stormbolter.
Yeah.
That's just such a good effect.
Yeah, and I put gold. I put that gold on the top and the bottom of the bullets as well to make it.
So, focus.
You can see.
Do it. There it is. Oh, there it is. Nice. Very cool. New York Gamers Federation says Rackets Tax was watching the Spaceballs watch party and someone asked you if Lady Rackets was Druish because she looks like Vespa. I motion we all refer to Lady Rackets as Neo Daphne Zuniga from here on. Have a good one. Oh, okay. Sounds great. Test Not on Holiday was Ron might not be stable, but Monica is because of the horse face. Mercenary X says, yes, we are in the end times. It seems set it was an ammonium nitrate supply for a fireworks factory and someone set it off. As for the guy next to the warehouse, he's alive and fine from what I can tell. It's hard to find information about him. Alive or coma. I don't know if coma's fine, but maybe.
Well, yeah.
Arthur Nick says, this stream brought to you by Ridgedale brand legal pads because a favorable ruling shouldn't cause knee pain. Lightside Phil says, Nick, I hope one day you'll be on PKA.
The Lightside Phil.
I don't know if it's him because it's Streamlabs, so maybe it is. Says, Nick, I hope one day you'll be on PKA. Also, Phil is a man that made a deal with the devil. It makes sense. Yeah. It
does kind of feel that way.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, he's cancelable. I just wish he was fucking unstreamable.
I'm gonna put this vest on. Crusader Saracen says, Nick, when Warhammer 40k Darktide comes out, you got to get it and do co-op streams. Oh, I can't wait. I'll
do that with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I like Vermintide, but I like 40k so much more. Than
Yeah.
So,
yeah, if that's co-op, I'll be fucking there, dude. I'll be up for that.
Well, if it's I think it's supposed to be 4-player co-op, just like Vermintide.
Yes.
Phoenix Lord Asserman says, "Don't lie to me, Nick. There are plenty of good guys in 40K. Just go to Kamara to find them. Name one bad thing Vect has done to prove me wrong." Yeah, Asdrubal Vect, a stunning and upright citizen of the Drukhari. Mercenary X says, "I have a VHS copy of Police Academy 1, I think."
Wait.
And let me tell you, there were 2 scenes I remember. The beach scene where the ladies danced while taking their tops completely off. The second was the women's shower with full nudity, but only their backs.
Yeah. Kim Cattrall is delicious in that film.
I haven't seen the first Police Academy in forever.
She is. I don't know how many times I've seen that film. It must be. Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. I used to watch it constantly. Yeah.
It's been a minute. Film. It's been a minute for me. Shithead McFuckface says, "Hey, Az and Nick, I slept in. Hope y'all and chat have a great day." Hey, you too, buddy. Fantastic name.
Yeah.
Crusader Saracen says, "Fun fact, there is also an official royal palace in America. To be specific, it's Lolani Palace, and it belonged to the royal family of Hawaii."
Wow.
So there you go. Joe Biden says, "I'm so close to my running mate pick I can sniff her." Unlike the black community, the Latino community is very diverse. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Wait, now listen here, you dog-faced soldier pony person. Are you a junkie? You some sort of junkie? Oh my God. The Biden jokes. Angry Baneling says, "Gift back my wrench, senpai." I did.
Oh.
NGE fan 76 says, "A Nick stream while I'm awake? What is this?" Well, this is the new normal. This is COVID. This is COVID talking. I'm just kidding. What's up? You had a look on your face.
Yeah, the World Trade Center is on fire in Brussels.
Oh, is it another random ammonium nitrate factory mistake?
I don't see any wings sticking out of it, so
that's good.
But it's on fire, and you hear World Trade Center on fire.
Did Wings of Redemption crash into it? No, that would have toppled it over.
Hasn't Wings gone? Hasn't he had to do a mundane mat and get a part-time job or something? Or isn't he? Hasn't been offered? He says he's been offered a job or something, so he might stop streaming or some shit.
I don't know. I don't follow any of these guys.
I watched.
Monday Matt has the saddest view numbers I've ever seen. Like oh my God, it's like 300 a video.
Maybe don't put your platform on free speech and then fucking false flag a bunch of fucking channels.
Yeah,
like a little bitch. I mean, maybe don't do that. Yeah.
He flagged my man Maxwell Kimball's channel. Or Maxwell Silver or whatever. That was the one he showed on the kill stream. It was Maxwell Silver.
All I saw was Dane Pesos. That's all I saw.
That was like the top one, and then the one right below it was Maxwell Silver, who had like no subscribers. He was just he's a funny fan from the Dick Show. Lives out here in Minnesota. Hilarious kid. I really like him.
My pin tweet is what I live by. My pin tweet. I'll read it to you.
Yeah.
Is I hereby declare any use of my image or footage used in a comical, satirical, educational, or critical sense has my full and unequivocal consent. Fuck Article 13. Because if you take yourself too seriously, that's what you turn into.
I don't think you understand that your wisdom is so important to be disseminated only by you and only in the way that you choose, that you just have to stop everyone else from ever challenging anything you say. How dare you?
Yeah. What a bitch.
Stegus says, "Thanks for shaming me into working on my backlog today, Nikki, and the great stream before I go to work. Speaking of PKA, you should have Kyle, FPS Russia, on for that Second Amendment stream you've been talking about doing for ages." I would love to. I want to talk to Kyle. I love that guy. I think he's great.
Kyle.
FPS Russia. you know.
Oh yeah, is that oh, God, he's American, isn't he? In reality,
yeah, very very American.
Didn't he get
he got
booted off YouTube because of the gun stuff? And
no, I think
eventually
he well, his producer got murdered or whatever.
Oh shit!
And then what happened to him later was he apparently had some mail order weed, and you can't do that in the States. And the feds tagged his weed shipment.
Yeah.
And so he lost all of his guns for the felony charge that he ate.
Yes,
on the
that
Fed
was
weed
it.
charge.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, he was. God, he was in a Call of Duty advert at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was big numbers. Big
Yeah.
numbers. All right, we've got Angry Baneling says you're late even when you're early. Impossible.
Impossible.
Jalapeno Cheddar says you can help slow the spread of COVID-19, help save lives. Wear a mask, stay 6 feet apart, wash your hands, use a glory hole. Did you see that? That was an actual thing.
What?
There was a thing about like, it was like place, like a barrier between you and the other person if you don't know them. Like if you're not while you're banging out. I can't remember what country it was from. It was one of you European folk, I believe, or maybe it was New York. I can't remember. God, it was great. Richard Freeman says, how much does furry art make? And how much do I need to degrade myself to make a living off it? The answers to your questions, respectively, are infinity and all of the way. Furry art makes infinity money, and you have to degrade yourself all of the way to make a living off it.
Yeah.
You have to draw anatomically correct animal penis.
I can't remember. I made somebody.
It was Canada. It was Canada for the glory.
Canada. What's that all about? What is that all about, Canada?
Mr. Leon says Nick wouldn't be good on EFAP. He hated Star Wars. Listen, I mean it's true, but only because it's bad. BK says it's fine. EFAP allows wrong opinions. Jays exists. Cal Clay says, hey Nick, did you ever get a hold of Arch? No, I have not reached out to him because I did in his comment section, but I need to email him. I really do. As you like Warhammer, did you hear of their campaign against Arch Warhammer because he knows Sargon? He's now Arch. He's now Arch instead of Arch Warhammer.
Instead of Arch Warhammer. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of doing a video on the whole Warhammer business, and Arch actually reached out to me. He sent me an email because somebody must have said, oh, Heel versus Babyface is thinking about doing a video. But I wanted to do like a generalistic video about the whole situation, just with, and then he sent me a video saying, oh, I hear that you're thinking about doing a video about the email campaign. I was kind of like, it's not actually about the email campaign. And then it just seemed to like constantly escalate the whole thing. So I was just like, I think I just need to wait for things to simmer.
Yeah.
And so we know where the lay of the land is with what's going on with this shit first, before kind of like chiming in and maybe just sticking some size 10 somewhere.
Some nobody says they're interested in the Marxist revolution.
Who?
I don't know. Whoever we were talking about back then.
Oh, maybe women in comics.
Could be.
Because they have no interest in making money. That's quite apparent.
Spectrum Ball says you can have dairy with lactose intolerance. There's a pill you take as you consume it, and it's like magic lactate. Yeah, I should try that. I haven't been lactose intolerant. I used to eat gallons of ice cream. So, did you find is there...
My pussy's come in.
Oh, good.
Hi.
Cal Clay says
she's scared of the fan. She doesn't want to go past the fan.
Yeah.
So.
Cats are weird like that. I like if you lay a shirt or something flat on the ground, a cat will walk up to it and it'll act like it is an impenetrable fortress. It's like,
how do I get over this? How do I
just walk across it, dummy. Cal Clay says, Nick, any comment on Legal Eagle's lawsuit against the White House, DOJ, and CIA? It's hilarious, and paint on camera, please. Want to see your finger painting as Black woman. So that's
as Black woman.
It just says it's finger painting, period, as Black woman. So there you go.
If you're offering me one, I'll take them.
Legal Eagle's Freedom of Information Act lawsuit. I don't know. I don't look at it. I don't care. That guy is so uninteresting and dull to me that I can't look at him. He's a black hole of
charisma.
Yeah. Spiral says, hail Az and Nick. Thanks for the entertainment. Hail back to you, sir.
Hell yeah.
Architect of Fate. Breaking news. James O'Keefe just won a suit against the FBI for denying him the right to own a firearm via the background check system. No way. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Angry Baneling says, wait, do your students know about / watch your show? I tell them they're not allowed to. It's
wise.
One of them asked me, they're like, do you have a YouTube show? I was like, we don't talk about that, and you're not allowed to watch it because none of you are adults. BK says, honestly, gotta say, I want more of you two chatting. It's very entertaining and interesting. Perhaps you could do it in another show, say EFAP. I've heard about EFAP a million times, but I've never talked to him.
All you need, Nick, is a spare 12 hours of your life.
Well,
that's all you need.
I'm willing. Heinrich Berndowski says, what is your favorite Space Marine chapter? P.S. Then the paint's boomer. My favorite Space Marine chapter, I don't know. I always waffle between a couple. I really like salamanders.
All right. Okay. I saw them fight the other day on a battle report.
I find them very interesting. I like the lore about them. They're like the only chapter that cares about people, like humans. And that's kind of interesting.
Wow.
I don't know.
Definitely rare in Warhammer.
Yeah, it's
I like Blood Angels. I do like Blood Angels.
They're funny.
I like Smurfs.
I like Smurfs. I didn't want to, but they're just so like Cato Sicarius is so funny, and Uriel Ventress is great. His books are fantastic. Big Red Bear says, have you ever read the Ultramarines Omnibus?
No,
you don't read any of the
books.
Are
they on audiobook? Yeah, I was going to say, can you get these on audiobook? If they're on audiobook, I'll be
I think those are. Here, it's shocker, I have it right here. The Ultramarines Omnibus.
There you go.
Nightbringer is the first title in this trilogy.
Chunky monkey. Holy
well,
shit.
it's three books. In one.
Oh, okay.
So the first one, it's Nightbringer. So if you're looking for it, the tales of Uriel Ventress and his buddy Pausanias are really good. That's some good quality Warhammer reading. They didn't kill Cato Sicarius, did they? They couldn't have. He's unkillable. Big Red Bear says, just get an airbrush. Well, you'd probably just hit it with the brush until it looked like a melted man. You killed that sorcerer, sir. #shame. Damn. Ouch.
Yeah, it's looking good from what I saw.
Well, I mean, apparently not. I'm going to dip it in paint thinner, and I'm going to dip me in paint thinner, too. Cody Duffin says...
I'm looking at the McFarlane 7-incher.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a project for you.
That is... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might pre-order if you can I might pre-order a few of these.
Cody Duffin says, as Lower Decks, go.
Video up on my channel right now.
Oh.
There's a video up on my YouTube channel right now. I put it up before this stream where I do my Star Trek Lower do a Lower Decks review of episode 1. Spoiler alert: it's fucking shit.
Is this a new Star Trek show or something?
It's made by half of the Rick and Morty creators, and it's an animated comedy about Lower Deck people around the same era as Next Generation, around that sort of era.
Well, to be fair,
it is shit.
You have to have a very high IQ to appreciate the comedy of Lower Decks, I think, is the...
Yeah, they shout. And yeah, that's it. That's it, they shout.
Sounds good. Loud is funny.
Loud's funny.
Ulash1 says, damn you, Nick, for making me late and gay to this. Well, that's your fault. Angel Grunt says, I imagine the Oklahoma City bomb blast is similar to what we saw in Beirut. We just didn't have all the cell phones back then. I think it was considerably smaller than the one in Beirut. Because the one in Beirut was a much higher amount of explosive and also leveled the city blocks around that port. And when you look at the picture, it's just like...
Oh, it's...
looks like...
Hey, just imagine if that meteor that hit Russia a few years ago came down today.
Oh, yeah.
We would just be like, oh, it's over. Everything's over. Life's over.
The one that it hit in the middle of Siberia where there was just forest or whatever. Yeah. And the whole forest is just gone. It was great.
Yeah.
Cesario JPN says, suggest that Anna, that Star Wars girl, should be on your show. You both are night owls, but she fears she wouldn't have anything to talk about. She's had interest in the Mignogna case and wrongly copyright struck by CBS a few times. I'd talk to Anna. I'd talk to just about anybody at the end of the day.
She's weird as fuck. She's great. She's weird as fuck. She eats dirt. She used to eat dirt.
She used to eat dirt?
She used to eat dirt, but she liked and preferred to eat the gopher dirt. Because the gopher dirt from the gophers, warrens or whatever they're called, that was tasty dirt. So that was her dirt of choice. She loves watching videos of people having spots squeezed.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The pimple
and gammy feet videos of people with real gammy feet having gammy feet.
All right,
I said to her, I said, Anna, I could never love you.
Maybe I don't want her on the show. just kidding. Just kidding.
No, she's a great gal, but holy, just you make sure that you control the conversation.
I don't like to. I like to let it go where it leads. That's always more interesting.
Control the content which gets put up on the screen, maybe then. Okay.
Sandman HH67 says, as Nick, check your Twitter feeds. Sent you some pictures of my latest big scale Sister of Battle. You both liked the last one. We looked at it. That was beautiful. Chu sent he sent a phallic unicorn. So thank you.
Yay.
Thank you. Curry says, you best be thinning your paints. I mean, I think I am. Anthony Seibert says, dear God, Nick, watched last night's stream and dear God, that fat nuke last night. Oh, yeah, I know. It's a thing.
I'm gonna have to go back. Well, because I couldn't watch it because it was like 5 a.m. You start at 5 a.m. for me.
I could share screen it with you.
Sure, yeah. Please.
Okay, so it's 2 videos. I gotta show you the original. First. So give me just a second.
You fools!
God dang it.
I'm kind of excited about I'm excited with my Abaddon's going. So I said Abaddon just to piss everyone else off now.
That's instead of Abaddon?
Instead of Abaddon, yeah.
Okay, let me present a window here. Here we go. I don't think I can show both you and the thing in the window.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this what I think it is?
It is. It is exactly what you think it is.
Is this... Oh, no.
Here we go. Here goes.
You fools!
my God. Every time I see it, I die.
Did that guy have a resuscitate fucking tag on him? Please.
No.
Or did he have a do not resuscitate? Just let me go.
I have an alternative for you. This is, I'll present this one now. This is not the same video, but it may fool you at first because it looks similar. All right. No, you guys didn't see the clip. Oh, you know what? Just a second. I think I can show both of you at the same time. I just realized how. Give me a second, guys.
Oh my God.
I just had a revelation. Okay, hold on. I hate that it autoplays when I open these damn programs. Okay, if I present this to you, all right, and I can screen grab it over here like a genius. Yeah, that's exactly what I...
Genius.
Here.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. I gotta just shrink this down.
You're presenting it to everyone, so she.
Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. Here it is. This is for you. Are you ready? Az?
Okay.
You fools.
Like every time I see it. No! I know it looks similar. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Holy shit. I don't even need to know the context of this clip.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
I just realized I could present it to you and the chat. Now I'm happy. Cal Clay says Dark Eldar raid party equals 2020 SJW BLM feminists. Yes.
Pretty much.
Rothgar says, hey Nick, have you asked Az about his opinions on Akila's meltdown against Sargoy and the judge? Would love to hear a Brit's opinion. I mean, we kind of talked about it, but did you have anything else to add about that?
No, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Funny that she got hers. You know, it's always nice seeing dumb people say dumb things, double down on dumbery, and forced to pay.
And just full on, like, completely lying about what happened in the court case, about what her motivations were, all of that stuff. And that was a great part of the meltdown for me.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, the footage is out there of her saying what she said. The tweets are out there saying what she wrote, you know? So you can go to court and you can lie all you want, but, bitch, you're going to get owned. Yeah. So, you know, court doesn't care about your feelings.
To everybody asking me about the links to that video, I don't have any. It was made in my Discord, and I just have the raw file on my computer. So I don't know if it's uploaded somewhere, but you could find it in my Discord, or if someone else uploaded, you know, it's not. Yeah, I just have a copy. BK says, "Don't insult the Dark Eldar like that. Too cruel, mate." Dag the Gnome says it's a powerful drug to think the world owes you something. Yep. Puggernaut says, where's Drex? Shouldn't he be painting some salamanders with you guys? Shane O'Reilly sent a phallic unicorn. Thank you.
There's a 60-year-old man in Nashville, homeless man, who has been arrested for not wearing a mask.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to stop the homeless from living.
Yes, true. Actually, true. It's good.
Dex Luther says she was super annoying, but also kind of cute in that episode of Voyager.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'd rag her.
Cecil says is adult only content. Says the rare daylight. Nick. Great show, guys. Hey, what's up, Cecil?
I did not see Cecil in the chat. Sorry, Cecil. How you doing?
Andrew War Snowboard says COVID test results came back negative. that's good, I guess. You get to live. Mr.
Are
Leon
you
says
HIV positive about that?
the COVID test came back negative. Turns out I have syphilis, gonorrhea, and AIDS. Mr. Leon says, ask him what he thinks of The Last of Us 2. Oh, it's your favorite game, we've heard.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Somebody actually did EFAP captured me on EFAP. They said there was just a very specific rant on EFAP that you went on, which I just thought was great. And then they put a little montage. Can you screen share with me? Can I screen share with you?
Yeah, you just hover over your little window and then go to present now in the bottom right corner.
Oh yeah, present now. Present your entire screen. Yeah, screen 2. Just making sure I'm not doxing myself. Yes. Douche.
I'm trying.
Okay.
What is this? Someone memed your rant. Okay.
Yeah. So can you see this?
Yeah.
So if I play this, would you be able to, let's see if you can hear it.
What? I don't know if I'm gonna be done. Yeah, I know. I was trying, but I don't know if I'm gonna be done. Sorry.
Let me know.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on. I can't hear it.
Oh, balls. Do I have to do like a...
It should be playing your audio through there.
Let me just see. See if it says present now.
It just wasn't piping it through.
Does it say anything about volume? No, it doesn't say anything about sharing audio.
No. Let's see. I could pull it up.
If I at you, I'll at you here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna at you on Twitter right now.
Okay. While you do that, I'm gonna read some more chats.
Yeah. Okay. I've sent that to you right now on Twitter. Then
Joshua Vidrine says, "Hey Nick, fell asleep to the melodic sound of you and Drex and was planning on finishing that at work today, but this is an awesome surprise too." And Nivok to Orc says, "Are you guys interested in Warhammer 40k Darktide?" Yes. It's by the Vermintide guys and looks like your Inquisition agents in a hectic hive or a heretic hive. God, sounds great.
Oh, I can't wait to kill poxwalkers and all kinds of shit. Yeah, please bring it on.
Let's see. Oh, I just got the notification. Perfect. For the message here. All right. Here we go. Let me Oh my gosh, I had to just never mind. Just a moment. I'm pulling it up. So
ladies.
Let me share this. And then
pulling it off live on stream.
A window. This one.
Nick Rekieta.
Share. And let me do it here so I can simulcast it. We're going to simulcast this. Where is it? There. Done. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
What's even worse is when you go to Abbey, the game is in such a fucking rush to go. I got slow-mo.
Here's Owen's girlfriend, Mel. Mel's here, but here's
slow-mo, no sound.
Got friends.
Zero.
Like running. Look at it. Oh, see, Daddy's here. Go through the. Oh,
we can hear it.
Oh, Seraphim! Here comes the two kids. Here's the two kids, and the two kids gonna just like fucking just calm the fuck down, and can we concentrate on just one fucking person like Abby or Owen? As a couple or whatever. What's even worse is when you go to
good, yeah. What? Sorry, go ahead.
I just say it just sums up the last half of The Last of It. It's just the game's a fucking mess.
Yeah, it was.
Absolute
that's what I've heard. Is that it's unfocused, and they're just trying to do stuff that they shouldn't be bothering with. I think.
Well, yeah, they're trying to bring current day politics into a 25-year deep apocalypse.
Yeah.
And going, it matters.
So I have to try and get through this in like the next 5 minutes and end the stream because I really
go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Go.
Mike Testa says, so the royal family is basically the royal props. Yes. Sev Rage says, hey buddy, been a while. Yeah, you too. Good to see you in the day. Seen major kills posts lately. All this time, dudes jacked like the smallest ever space marine. Yeah, he's he's pretty muscly, but no, I haven't seen his posts lately. I like him, but he's also kind of weird going after other YouTubers sometimes. So I don't know. Apache Chief says the Queen's pendulums would be like those metal balls clacking back and forth. That's all. Dorn Grimblade says, hey guys, get Nick on EFAP so I can hear all my favorite YouTubers on one stream. Bob the Elder says the royal family has been German since the Hanoverians took over in 1714. George I, George II didn't speak English. The current house changed its name from Saxe-Coburg-Gotha to Windsor in 1917. So there you go. And then Black Tiger 001 says, what the hell? Anna eats dirt, yet she is that picky an eater. Selective on the dirt.
Well, that says everything, though. Yeah, she eats. Yeah. She eats his sweets and dirt.
The finest gourmet dirt. Corn Pop says, Joe, please, I'm begging you. I know I'm a bad dude, but you have to pick Kamala Harris as a running mate. I want to see a Trump landslide, and nobody would do more to make it happen. Lol. So there we go. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I got Az's channel in the description. Make sure you check it out. Heel versus Babyface. Az, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I'll do one last show of my minimal progress, but we've got this guy coming along. I'm trimming out some gold. Some gold.
It's looking all right. It's looking all right.
But yeah. So
no, I was cracking on my Abaddon.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My Abaddon boy.
He looks awesome. So
starting.
Well, thanks for coming on. You stay for just a second. I like to say goodbye in private. Thank you to the stream. We'll talk to y'all later. No outro because I have a guest and you'll just have to deal with it. See you guys later. Peace.
Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yep.